Oh, baby, baby. Sunday Fun Day in full effect. Oh yeah, Razor XG, good evening to you. X-Barry PL, Chest, Brother Bill in the chat. Sponge Horn is here. Razor XG, thank you so much for those bits. That is super, super kind of you, Razor. Thank you very, very much. Skull Carafin I-90, welcome to the stream. Relax on air. Hope you are well. Razor XG's fired up, baby. Razor XG is fired up. Biff Bandersnatch, what is up? Air Yuri in the hot tub, in the chat. Sigurborn, the stream machine, what is up, my man? Great to see you. Michael Jensen, welcome to the stream. A pleasure to have you here. Razor XG, thank you for the beers and the boing balls. Amazing stuff. What is up, Poetic Android? Crastus1, what is up, Crastus? Toby 1976, how's it going? Dave Test. Dave Test, thank you so much for the resub. Dave Test now watching ad-free, and he gets the Amiga Bill goodie bag. Right on, Dave. I know you love that goodie bag. Thank you so much for the support, Dave. That's awesome. Dave Helland, bottoms up, Dave. Bottoms up, Edmund. Awesome. Chris C64, what is up, Chris? Great to see you. SW3 Poe. Here we go. Another Sunday and more Amiga. You know it, baby. You know it. Sunday Fun Day. Hot tub for the win. Jost80. You the man, Jost80. SR Baker in the VIP lounge in the chat, my man. Axter Max is ready to go. 3D Code Warrior ready to go. 48K of RAM. He's psyched for some Amiga and maybe a little Atari too. We all know the Atari 8-bits, Atari 800 expandable to 48K of RAM. Maybe that's why he has that moniker. Grognosh 2, what is up, Grognosh 2? Great to see you. Deadlouse 2097, good evening to you. It's awesome to have everyone here. It's going to be a super, super fun stream. Andy Beeston at UK, welcome back. K Indiana, yo, yo, yo. Tony Bratt, what is up? I think it's time to start the stream. There's Maya82 checking in from the VIP lounge. I think it's time to start the stream. You know, we talk about the demo group, the Black Lotus. We love the Black Lotus. We know they're classics. But Goa is not one of their classics. It's an old one. Third place at Assembly 1976. 1976. I got 70s on my mind with all this Atari stuff. Third place Assembly 1996. If you haven't dropped acid yet today, you're about to. Let's freaking go.
So you can feel like fun. They're all full of shit.
Oh yeah, what is up everyone? Freaking Black Lotus. The Black Lotus never disappoints, taken all the way back to Assembly 1996. That was some early Black Lotus right there. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Let me switch over here so I can see everyone who's here. Dude, who just... Hold on. Hold on. Amiga Love. Thank you so much for the resub, Amiga Love, my man. What's up everyone? Welcome to the stream. It is Sunday Fun Day. Thank you so much for the resub there, Amiga Love, watching ad-free, and he gets the Amiga Bill goodie bag and all good emojis and all kinds of cool stuff. I got my Amiga Love. See, look at that sticker back there. That's my AmigaLove.com sticker. Represents. And the music wasn't loud enough. We're still listening to Hoffman. I'm still on a Hoffman high from last weekend. You know, I was like, there's no way I could. There's no way to top last week's stream. So this week's stream is just gonna be like a chill out. We have I've done interviews, full episode interviews the past 2 weeks, and there's so much Amiga news happening and new stuff happening and stuff coming out. I was like, I just need to take a step back. We need to take a step back today. We gotta analyze and see what's been going on in the Amiga scene while we've been interviewing. Because we can't let it slip through the cracks, you know. We gotta get all the Amiga news and digest it. That's what we're gonna do today. Milo loves chocolate. Got his Hoffman vinyl on order. Nice, dude. Razor XG's already got the vinyl. Nice. Let me just catch up on the chat here if I can. Relax on air. What is up? 3D Code Warriors here. Oh yeah, 48K RAM is Cypher. Maybe some Atari. Bill Lang in 1968. What is up, dude? In case you're wondering, Bill Lang is co-captain of Team Atari. and he gave me a very, very, very nice gift today. I think you can see it. You can see it. Where do I have it? You can see it. Check. If I go to my hold on here. You look at it. Look back there. You see that? You see? There's my turntable. It's waiting for a record. Underneath the turntable, I got this gorgeous Atari 400 that Bill Lang donated. And under that, I got this amazing new old Kenwood receiver from my uncle. It's just looking gorgeous under there, and it makes my turntable sound so good. You guys want to see the 400? Let me just. I need to grab the 400 since Bill Lang is here. I'm all tangled up. Look at the beauty. Woo! This 400 is gorgeous. Let me tell you, I mean, if you know me, you know I love Atari 8-bit. Atari 800 was my first computer. I never had the 400 until now. So a huge shout out to Bill Lang for gifting this Atari 400 to me that was destined for the trash. Dude, Bill Lang saving the Atari day. And you know, to be honest, back in the day, I made fun. I made fun of the Atari 400. I was like, Crom laughs at your 4 wins. Dude, it was like, I had the 800, yo. I had a real keyboard, none of this membrane silliness. But you know what? Here in 2020, I have a lot of affection for the Atari 400. I've matured, and I understand the power of the Atari 400. This is a gorgeous piece of engineering here. This computer is a work of art, and I absolutely love it. I think it works. Maybe we'll fire it up today on the stream, later in the stream. Maybe we'll try it out. The tricky thing, you know what I learned about the Atari 400? It only has RF out, which makes things a little tricky. Not even my VCR has RF in. So it's gonna be a little tricky, but I have a workaround. We can maybe give it a try later on. Let me just catch up on everything that's going on in the chat here. But Bill Lang, I know you're watching, and I thank you so much for this incredible Atari 400. And he gave me some cool games with it, some cool literature as well. So we can look at that later. One of these days we're gonna do a whole Atari 8-bit stream. But today we gotta catch up on so much Amiga stuff. Dude, it's a long RF cable. It's long. Oh wow. Oh man, so what did I miss here? Whoa, so Amiga, again, Dave Test, thank you for the subscription. Amiga Love, thank you for the subscription. 48K Ram subscribed as well. 48K Ram says Amiga. 48K Ram, thank you so much for your support, dude. And fun fact, the Atari 800 was expandable to 48K of RAM. Commodore 64, 64K of RAM. Atari 8-bit, 48K of RAM. Very interesting. However, the Atari 8-bit's coming out like 3 years before the 64. Ahead of their time. Jay Miner and Joe DeCure, Team Miner, ahead of their time as always. Maya82. Maya82 subscribes here on Twitch, and she's also in the VIP lounge. Maya, thank you so much for all your support. You are amazing, and I'm so thankful for you and everyone who subscribes and does the whole Patreon thing. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. Thank you so much. Locust subscribe. Good evening, guys. Good evening to you, Locust. It's great to see you. Sigurborn cheered 169 bits. Sigurborn, thank you so much for the cheer. Sigurborn, dude. Sigurborn's been streaming like a Might and Magic like every freaking day. I highly recommend you go check out Sigurborn. He's a great streamer and Amiga expert as well as Amiga Build Discord All-Star. Razor XG, thank you for the cheer, Razor XG. I know you probably enjoyed that. Let me just catch up on the chat here. Yo, Amiga 1200 Gamer, what is up? It's so great to have everyone here. Andy Beast in UK, what's up, Andy? 48K Ram, yes, you have met Bill Lang in person. Bill Lang, VCF East MVP. Yeah, Amiga Love, that was crazy, right? Goa by the Black Lotus, crazy one. Indie Retro News, what's up, buddy? Great to see you, Indie Retro News. We got a lot of Indie Retro News to go through today. Spinto777, that demo runs well on your 030, sweet. I love demos that run on 030s. I love demos you don't need the 060 for, you know what I mean? Michael McCarthy, what is up? Good evening to you. Richter Belmondo Mos, what is up, Richter? Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. Milo loves chocolate, my man. No, that is AGA. Yes, it is. Yo, 0x10b0. Yes, AGA for the win. Simon69 Twitch, great to see you. The Bud Bundy is here. What is up, Bud? Great to have you. Oh, PP Hammer 1976. I haven't tried the Arcade R. Nope, I haven't tried it yet. I'm not even quite sure what it is, PP Hammer. I'll have to check that out. There's a new 64 demo, Lethargy. Oh, I have to check that out, Richter. I have to check that out. I love Commodore 64 demos too. They're amazing. Biff Vandersnatch, what's up, my man? You're listening to Party all the time? Oh, you want to party all the time in the retro news? Oh, good. Well, this is going to be a crazy party today on the stream. What's up, Steps? Oh, you're number one, Steps. Thank you so much. It's great to see you, Steps. Thank you for being here. Fury, what is up, Fury? Fury, I hope your game is coming along well. I love your game. It looks so good, Fury. SW3Po, you just finished the Shadows of Sergoth demo on your 1200. Can't wait to hear. I think I'm gonna try it out today. You wish you had your own reverb. Amiga. Oh wait. Amiga. The Purple Haze Maker with the resub, 28 months of Amiga. Purple Haze Maker, thank you so much for all your support, Purple Haze. Thanks for keeping it real with the Commodore 64 here on Twitch. HazeMaker64 is your Commodore 64 man here on Twitch. Make sure you go give the Purple Haze Maker a follow. Biff Vandersnatch loves the goodie bag. Yo, Beaver Pick, thank you for the follow, Beaver Pick. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you here. Oh man, there's a lot to catch up on. Oh yeah, Bill Lang. Yeah, I gave Bill a little beer. To thank him for the 400. But I think I got the better of that deal. As much as I love the Captain Lawrence Citrus Dream beer, the 400 is a sweet deal. I think I got the better of it. Yeah, tactile feedback, flat keys, exactly right. It has storage for my phone in it. That's hilarious. Not Atari Bill again. That's hilarious. Yeah, the 48K RAM 400 is a great games machine. Yes, Walker. I was holding an Atari. Yes, Walker, I was. X10B0. I didn't like that keyboard back in the day. Didn't like it at all. We used to fight over it in my class. Like everyone wanted the 800 to type in their basic programs, but you know, if you came to class late, you would get stuck with the 400 and the membrane keyboard. Oh man, this is awesome. Nivrig is here in chat, and Nivrig has made a new Commodore Amiga game along with some folks from Amiga Ireland. We're gonna play his game today, as well as Shadows of Sergoth. So much going on. Atari Bill, dude. I don't mind being called Atari Bill. I do have a lot of Atari love, Atari 8-bit love especially. Yes, Simon. Yes, exactly. It's got a composite cable, like it's got an RCA cable, Simon69 Twitch, but it's actually RF. So you need the adapter. Yeah, exactly, Comatron. What's up, Comatron? The keyboard can take a spilled beer, exactly. Unlike my 2011 MacBook Pro, which could not handle a pint of Żywiec beer. The Żywiec beer wiped out my 2011 MacBook Pro. However, the Żywiec beer will not wipe out the Atari 400. Where's the cheese? What's up, Acmafin? How's it going? Brother Bill, you rock, Brother Bill. Thanks for being the mod with the most. Brother Bill also streams on Twitch. Shout yourself out, Brother Bill. I am great, Andy Beast in UK. Bud Bundy is here. Bud Bundy, I'm a huge fan, by the way. Retro Red Rum in the chat. Retro Red Rum is CEO, CFO of Double Sided Games, the publishers of Shadows of Sergoth, among many other games. Retro Red Rum, we might have a surprise appearance on the stream from Retro Red Rum as well. Yes, this is DJ Hoffman in the. Oh, I don't know if that's his voice. I'm not sure if that's his voice, Razor, but this is all. I'm listening to Hoffman. This is all Hoffman. I'm still on the Hoffman high. What can I say? Retro Red Rum. Oh yeah, he streams here as well. Thank you for shouting out Retro Red Rum, Brother Bill, the CEO of Double Sided Games. Let me just catch up over here. Yeah. Oh, we got the hype train choo-choo-chooing along, Amiga Love. What is up, dude? Let me catch up here. You love that tune? Yeah, it's a good one. Milo, Milo, it's a great question. The Atari 800 is upgradable to 48K of RAM. The 400, I'm not sure about, Milo. It's a good question. You can ask Bill Lang in chat. I don't know if the 400 has much expansion as the 800. The 800 is upgradable to 48K, but I don't know about the 400. The 800 is. Amiga Mom and Amiga Dad in the chat. What is up? I had a great breakfast there this morning. Amiga Mom making the poached eggs, making it real. It's so good. Oh man, that was a good breakfast. I picked up the Kenwood receiver while I was there from Uncle Nick. The Kenwood receiver sounds amazing. It works like a charm. I don't know whose voice it is in that. No, I don't. Yes, Milo. There's an SIO for it. It doesn't have much, Milo. Milo Loves Chocolate checking in from the Amiga Bill VIP lounge, by the way. It's got the SIO port. It's got a power switch. That's where you plug in the power, and then it's just got the RF output on the back. Very, very simple. So what I learned from the co-captain of Team Atari, Pete Fletcher, who was on my stream a few weeks ago with his Atari ST. Pete Fletcher told me that originally the Atari 400 was supposed to be a games console, and the Atari 800 was supposed to be their computer. However, there is a classic game, one of the first games I ever played, one of the first computer games I ever played, called Star Raiders, and that game requires a keyboard. It's also a system seller for the Atari 8-bit series. And so because Star Raiders was their system seller, they couldn't have just a console. They needed something with a keyboard. So even though the 400 was supposed to be just a games console, they added the keyboard so you could play Star Raiders. Fun fact from Recta Pete. I didn't know that, Recta Pete. Wait, why did the music stop here? Why did the music stop? Oh, it didn't stop. Okay, we're good. Sometimes a little space at the end of those mods, you know what I'm saying? Okay, 48K RAM required modifications in the 400. Your dad also built an external keyboard for your 400 so you could word process on it easily. Oh, nice, 48K RAM. I saw someone posted a picture. Someone posted a picture on Twitter, like in response to my post, where they took like an Atari 800 keyboard and put it in the 400. Whatever floats your boat. Is there any Amiga merch out there? Quahouse, I need to make some Amiga merch of my own, you know what I'm saying? I did order a rad t-shirt from Vicky Pixel Vixen this week. It'll be here in 2 weeks. Yes, okay, Deep Feels. That mister you're talking about is right here. Oh, hold on, it's plugged in. This is, oh, let me unplug it here. This is the mister that you're talking about, and I can play Atari 8-bit on this as well as Amiga stuff, as well as Atari ST stuff. And this is this mister is awesome. It's from retrobench.com. Also a regular in the Amiga Bill VIP lounge. If you go to retrobench.com, you can buy this mister, and it comes preloaded with legal Amiga ROMs. So from Cliento. So he pre-configures the mister for you, and he also supplies you with legal Amiga ROMs when you get it. So it's retrobench.com. So I should have a special retrobench command. I think I do, but if you go like that, you can click on retrobench.com and you can purchase it there. And if you happen to be an Amiga Bell subscriber or Patreon and you want to buy that, let me know, and you get a special code for 10% off. Boom. Boom. It pays to be the sub. It pays to be in the sub club. Oh man, I appreciate y'all so much. It's so great. I'm so glad everyone is here. Box of crackers, what is up? Oh man, it was just awesome. I appreciate all the the chat, everyone. I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, dude, is Kenwood a British brand? Retro Red Rum? I don't know. You know, Amiga Dad would know that. Indie Retro News features a ton of Atari 800 XL, XE homebrew games. Indie Retro News, I'm gonna have to catch up on that. Bill Lang says the Atari 400 isn't officially expandable, but can be upgraded just like any other 8-bit if you're handy with a soldering iron. Got it, Bill Lang. Bill Lang is gonna come on the stream one day, and we're gonna do an Atari 8-bit stream. It's gonna be awesome. Bill, thank you so much for this incredible gift. I love the 400. It's so cool. I would never change that keyboard, by the way. I wouldn't touch that 400. The only thing I might do is maybe get a little love on the RF out. Star Raiders is amazing. It's one of my all-time favorite games. If this 400 works, we'll play some Star Raiders today. Oh, some of the games are poor. Indie Retro News. Oh well, at least they're trying. Yes. Milo Loves Chocolate says he found this out a couple of days ago. The Atari SIO port was designed by Joe DeCure, the same engineer who worked on USB, Bluetooth, etc. He also worked on the Amiga 1000. Milo Loves Chocolate. He's also featured in a Guru Meditation video that I posted earlier this year. Joe DeCure was a special guest at the Atari 40th exhibit at Vintage Computer Festival East, and we have an extended interview with Joe DeCure on the Guru Meditation YouTube channel. !Guru in the chat, baby. Boom. You can go there and check it out. It's a few videos back. You'll see it. SW3Po, you adore double-sided games' contributions to the Amiga scene. Well, you can tell Jeremy, the CEO, Retro Red Rum, when he comes on the stream in a little while. Oh Rom, Dude, Oram making a beer run. He wanted to make sure he was fully stocked up on beer in the VIP lounge. Oh, Oram, no worries, dude, no worries. That's hilarious, Sim169 Twitch. That's hilarious. You're here. I am Leg. What's up? You're here for some Amiga Bill swag. I really need to make some swag, some special swag. The thing is, I don't really want the swag to be about me. You know what I mean? I want it to be something cool. I'm just worried about, you know, copyright issues and stuff. What's up, the Empire Strikes ass? I hope. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here. Locust. I don't know. You have to ask Retrobench. I think it just comes with the ROMs. I don't know. I'm not sure, Locust, if it comes with Workbench and the ROMs or just the ROMs. It's a good question. I'm not sure, Locust. It probably doesn't come with floppy disks. It might come with disk images. But I'm not sure. You have to ask Retrobench. He might even be in chat. You know, he comes by. Oh, I missed that. Oh, you have a 130 SC. Nice, brother Bill. I love it. Dude, I would love those. Some of those Atari demos are awesome. They're awesome. How do you switch between Vinot 79? How do you switch between systems on the Mister? There's a menu at the beginning, and you can choose the system that you want, and then you reboot it, and it loads that core. It loads that core onto the FPGA. So there's a whole list of all the cores, like however many cores you have. There's a whole list of them on the splash screen, and you can choose which core you want to load, and then you reset it. It loads it into the FPGA, and you reset it, and then when it boots back up, it's into that core. It's so easy. It's so easy. Thank you, Bill Lang. Thank you, Bill Lang. There's the Joe DeCure video. Thank you so much, Bill Lang, for posting that. Very, very sad news, by the way. At that same VCF East, we had the Atari 40th exhibit. So it was me and Anthony from Guru Meditation. You know, we talked about J Miner and Joe DeCure and their work on the Amiga 1000. Bill Lang held things down with, you know, Atari like 800 XE series. Recta Pete held things down with Atari ST. And Kurt Vendel had an amazing Atari 8-bit huge display. It was incredible. He had Atari 400s, 800s, all this rare stuff. And sadly, this is like one of the news pieces that's really sad. Kurt Vendel has sadly passed away like 2 weeks ago. Tragically, he was so young. He was like in his 50s, and that's a huge loss for the retro community, a huge loss for Atari community, a huge loss for the retro community in general. He has the website atarimuseum.com, and he is just an amazing Atari collector. I think when Atari shut down, he actually flew out to their headquarters and acquired a bunch of their stuff. So he had this incredible Atari collection. He was a great guy and, you know, key member of the retro community. And it's just really, really sad that Kurt passed away. Feel terrible about that. So when Bill and I do our stream, our 8-bit stream, our Atari 8-bit stream, we'll have to dedicate it to Kurt. He was such a good guy. Really sad. You can also see that video on Guru Meditation YouTube channel. Oh man, I need some water. I think Bill Lang might have dropped a different Joe DeCure video in there because I don't remember you doing the intro in our video. But I say watch all the Joe DeCure videos. He's a good man. I thought so. SR Baker said Kenwood, the electronics company, is Japanese, and the kitchen appliance company is British. Got you. Yeah, SR Baker. I've assumed that this receiver was Japanese. Yeah, Vinot 79 is so easy. It's so easy to switch ROMs. It's so easy. You have no problem with it at all. There's the Retrobench. It comes with Workbench pre-installed and ROMs. So there you go. So if you want to buy this Mister from retrobench.com, it comes with the Amiga ROMs and Amiga Workbench as well. Thank you, Retrobench. Dude, I love this so much. As much as I love playing the Amiga stuff on here, it's just been awesome because it's so portable. I can just bring the Mister over to Amiga Dad's house. We plug it into his TV, and you know we're playing Fort Apocalypse in no time. Oh, this is such a good system. It's such a good system. No worries, Amiga 1200 gamer. No worries. What's up, Doom Noob? I know, box of crackers. It's really sad. It's really sad that Kirk passed away. It's very sad. Cobrian says usually Calanto packages are to kickstart EPROMs and a CD, but you don't really need legal copies of Workbench since it won't one without a proper kickstart to start from. Right. But Retrobench says they now sell FPGA ARM licenses. Got it. I know Retrobench does it right. Retrobench comes correct with the legalities. Doom Noob says, for those wondering, when Bill mentions a core, what he's describing there is actually a description of the entire logic functions of the chips inside of the console, the actual Boolean mathematics that the chips would execute. The description then allows the FPGA inside the MiSTer to turn on exactly the logic gates that recreates those chips inside of it. Doom Noob is on point, and what that does is it gives you like the most accurate implementation of that computer that you can get. So I know a lot of my Sensible Soccer buddies, they say that when they play Sensi Soccer on the MiSTer, it's the closest thing to the real Amiga that they've ever experienced. So I was sold as soon as I heard that. Andy Amiga 7, what's up, Andy Amiga 7? I'm glad you were able to make it, Andy Amiga 7. Alan San 09, how's it going, my man? The mini MIG on the MiSTer runs 75% the speed of an Amiga 4000. Oh, interesting, Milo, because I know it's like an 020, so I figured it's more like a 1200. It's way more accurate than emulator. I agree, Doom Noob. I have the Pellegrino. I don't have snacks, but I have these amazing Asian noodles that Wife Device made for me right before the stream. But she'll be bringing snacks, I'm sure. We're going on a picnic after this. Holy cow, there's so much to do today. There's so much to do today. Like I need to get started. I got the sparkling water. The Pellegrino. The Pellegrino is sparkling. I love it. Oh, you can go into turbo mode on the RAM and the kickstart. Oh, nice, dude. Dude, Wife Device does rule. She's the best. Thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate y'all very much. Again, the most important thing is that you show up every week, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. There's never any pressure to subscribe or do anything like that. I just want to thank the folks who have gone the extra mile and did the whole VIP thing on Patreon. We got ORAM, we got SR Baker, RetroBench.com, SepLemonAmiga.com, Chris from the Dark Horse Observatory, my main man from WOG, known Chris since I was 12 years old, Maya82 checking in from Germany, Milo loves chocolate. Thank you all so much for your support. Thanks everyone for just being here, and that's all I can ever ask for is that you guys show up and watch me do my thing. I really appreciate that. I'm so thankful for everyone who comes and chooses to spend their time here on a Sunday afternoon, evening. Oh nice, you skipped the noodles and went straight for whiskey on the rocks. Killer Shrew, I was drinking Lagavulin neat last night. It was good stuff, and I'm still coherent today. Oh yeah, you found it hard. The Pellegrino is good stuff. So guys, we need to like start on the Amiga news section. There's so much Amiga news. I think there's a few orders of business I want to talk about, and then there's so many new games that came out. So the order of business for today's stream is we're got to catch up on all the Amiga news that we didn't talk about the past 2 weeks. And then there's 2 games I really want to focus on. There's a lot of new games that came out, some new demos. I want to check out Shadows of Sergoth from Double Sided Games. Jeremy, who's known as Retro Red Rum in chat, is going to come on and talk to us just a little bit about it very briefly. We did not plan that until like 3 minutes before the stream, so we'll see how that goes. Also, what's the name of the game? I know he's here. Where is he? Nivrig made a new game called Dodgy Rocks. It's super addictive and super fun. I know he's in chat and he's super psyched to see me play it. So I'm going to do those 2 games first. We're going to do Shadows of Sergoth and Dodgy Rocks. And then we also have, we got Green Thang, an unreleased Amiga game that never came out before. We got Monkey Lad, which is a demo of the engine, the Scorpion engine that Urok is working on. So much stuff. It's crazy. Where do we start? You can buy Perrier at 7-Eleven. True. What's up, Duke Donuts? How's it going, Duke? Great to see you, Duke. Thank you for shouting out Duke Donuts, Brother Bill. Brother Bill, you're awesome, dude. You rock, Brother Bill. So, dude, let's start with the Amiga news. Boom. Let's see, open this. Cool. I don't know if I showed this or not. Let me do, I haven't played this in a while. Here's a little Amiga News logo from my man Dancing Wolf.
Amiga News with Amiga Bill.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Amiga Live, what's up, Amiga Live? Great to see you, buddy. We really need to do an Amiga Live stream. We really need to do an Amiga Live stream. What's up, Crastus One? You like the DHO logo badge? So check this out. Check this out. Bacillus. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry, but let's call him Bacillus. He recreated the Amiga 1000 disc labels and is offering the file as a free download for you to print out. I saw him post this on Facebook. Check it out. Amiga 1000 disc labels. He recreated them so you can download this file and print them out. Let's pretend your Amiga 1000 Workbench disc is, it's got a little fading on the label, or maybe you're gonna make a new one. You got like an ADF file. You want to make a new Workbench disc. It's pretty freaking cool, man. It's pretty cool that he did this. I know, my man. Amiga Love. I know Amiga Love is gonna get in on this. I mean, I'm sure Amiga Love has got plenty of labels, but I know Amiga Love is definitely gonna get in on this anyway, because it never hurts to have backups, right, Amiga Love? I'll drop this link into the chat for y'all. Bacillus. I'll call him Bacillus P. Amazing work, Bacillus. Thank you for this. This is really, really cool. Let me just, I'm just gonna highlight this. It's just gonna be easier. And don't forget, when you get all these links are included in the Amiga Bill goodie bag. So if you subscribe, you don't have to worry. But I just dropped the link. In the chat for y'all. Quahouse, you joined Patreon. Thank you, Quahouse. Thank you so much. So you'll get that too. Do I have a child who's 20 years old and called Vic? No, I don't. I don't. I don't. But that would be a good name. Like if you're gonna name a kid Vic, maybe like a Vic 20. That's a good name. It's a good retro name. If I had a kid, naming them Vic would be a good choice. I agree. I'm really well, Amiga Live. Those stickers are great. You like it, sticker? And again, Quiles, thank you for joining the Patreon. Purple Haze Maker. Oh yeah, Purple Haze. Purple Haze. I'm sorry, I haven't been around. Duke Donuts. There's so many great people here, and I am so lucky that you're all here. I haven't been around Twitch at all the past week and a half because I've been super busy at work. I'm really, really excited because I shot the opening to the Major League Baseball playoffs. I also shot a commercial for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. So I've been really blessed and lucky to be working so hard. I haven't been online at all. I could have a cat and call it pet. Very, very good one, Sponge. Very good one. Oh, Hazemaker says you can now play Mario's Cement Factory direct in the browser, no setup required, just go to the itch page. What Hazemaker64 is talking about, Hazemaker made a great game called Mario's Cement Factory, and he was on my stream a month or two ago talking about his new game, so huge congrats to Hazemaker on his game. You can, and now you can play it directly in a web browser. Hazemaker, if you want to drop that link into the chat, man, go for it. Go for it. Whatever you do, don't name your kid Fat Agnes. Hilarious. Yo, Susie and Tropia, thank you so much for the follow, Susie. Welcome to the stream. If you are new to this stream, I am Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. I also run the Westchester Amiga user group in White Plains, New York, and I got a YouTube channel I do with my buddy Anthony called The Guru Meditation, working on a new video this week, so that'll be good. It'll be a good one. Yo, Madi Warp, thank you so much for the follow, Madi Warp. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. When you follow me, you don't just get me. You get the most incredible community ever. I'm so lucky to have so many incredible people show up here every week in the chat. I'm so thankful for y'all. So when you follow me, man, you don't just get me. You get people who are 10 times smarter than me in the chat. So if you need some real answers to good questions, you can always ask them. I don't know, Purple Haze. I don't know. DJ Billy Nest. What is up, DJ Nest? DJ Nest, I'm sorry. I meant to call you yesterday, DJ Nest, but yesterday was a very, very hectic day. I absolutely 100% can help you with that. I apologize for not calling you. If you can talk after the stream, I can have a quick chat. Or tomorrow morning would be great for me. Tomorrow morning I'll be working on the goodie bag. I can talk to you about that thing. You know what I'm saying, DJ Nest? I'm sorry I didn't call you yesterday. Totally sorry about that. It was just a little bit crazy. All right, next up in the Amiga news section. Oh, here we go. Very cool. Copy that. Boom. Copy. Boom. Now, I don't know how many of you folks use iGame, but let's head over to Indie Retro News, baby. iGame version 2, a well-known Amiga game launcher, gets a new public beta. So basically what iGame is, so like let's say there's this program called WHD Load. It allows you to take Amiga games that were originally floppy based, as well as other Amiga games, put them on your hard drive, and you can just have them on hard drive, so you don't have to like swap disks or load from a floppy disk. And iGame is an interface that lets you access all the games you have on your hard drive. I got to lower it down a little bit because I had it pumping. I hope the mix is good. So anyway, there's a new version of iGame out. I probably should use iGame. I don't. I just kind of do my own thing. I always planned on setting up a really nice Amiga hard drive with iGame, but I just never got around to it. So let's head over to Indie Retro News. iGame version 2, a well-known Amiga game launcher, gets a new public beta. If you have an Amiga with an internal compact flash drive or any other way of playing WHD load games, such as through emulation like WinUAE, then this may be the software update that your Amiga thanks you for. Amiga says thank you. Thank you for the iGame. Although there are other OS utilities to play Amiga games such as AG Launch and Xbench, iGame was one of the most practical of game launchers during any compact flash install. So if you remember it, especially if you've installed Classic Workbench, then you'd be pleased to know iGame has reached version 2 of Beta 6. And here's the interface. You can see it right here. Let me go full screen. Let me bring Indie Retro News full screen here so you can see this in all its glory. As noted by the main site, iGame is an MUI-based front end for launching and managing WHD load game. Its purpose is to catalog your games and provide a simple way of finding and playing them with features including hard disk scanning for installed games, game screenshots, game categories and filters, the manual addition of non-WHD load games, stats, and even a search filter. As for the latest version 2, which is a rather major release, iGame has been rewritten from the ground up, brand new settings, a redesigned GUI, improved handling, and much, much more. Some changes since 2.0 B5. It changed the game list file to CSV, so it makes it start faster. Very, very nice. I like it. Smaller in size. Nice, small, fast, and light. Nimble, just the way I like it. If there's already a game list, iGame will read it on the next write and convert it to a CSV file. Very, very cool. All your genres and statistics will remain. I like it. I like it. The old plain games list will not be used after this point, but it's not going to be deleted automatically. It checks for any missing libraries and informs user if it started from the shell. It's got stability, a little more stability, more stability, fewer bugs. I like it. A new install script. It'll keep the image aspect for the screenshot icon when GUI graphics is used. Very, very nice. It fixed the menu shortcuts. I dig it. I dig it. When iGame is iconified, now uses an icon. Cool. I never used iGame. I probably should. You know what it is? I just never wanted to install the Magic User Interface. I mean, I did back in the day, but I like to keep my Amiga light and nimble. But I should install this anyway. Let me drop this link into the chat. Indie Retro News, iGame V2 available now. Boom. What'd I miss? What'd I miss? That's funny, Acmafin. Okay, awesome, DJ Nest. I'm sorry about that. Yo, Super Stand. Thank you so much for the follow, Super Stand. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great weekend, and thank you so much for checking in. We're doing lots of Amiga news today. We're playing new Amiga games. I think we're gonna have a very special guest on briefly. He's the CEO of Double Sided Games, Retro Red Rum. He'll be coming on any minute. You're eating Susie's eating a hold and modify sandwich. Oh man, Susie, I can only imagine. I can only imagine how delicious that must be. Juji Pella, my main man with the master plan. Thank you so much for the incredible raid, Juji. I hope all is well. Brother Bill, you need to shout out Juji right now. Juji, one of my favorite streamers on Twitch. He is absolutely amazing. A huge Amiga fan. He did the Ultimate Amiga Games music mix over on YouTube. He's an awesome streamer here on Twitch. Huge Amiga fan and a good friend of mine. Juji. Boom. You want to know why I do this? Because Juji's got the guns, baby. Sun's out, guns out. He's even got the guns on his emotes. Freaking boom. I gotta pump some iron. And start getting a little stronger. Juji, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. You're amazing, Juji. And Wheat, wow. Weetabai, thank you for the follow. Pelywin, thank you for the follow. Jensku, thank you for the follow. And Razor XG, thank you for cheering the 1-bit. OJJ Music, thank you for the follow. Toba SND, thank you for the follow. Juji Pella, thank you for gifting subs to my community. That is amazing. Jonathan8, P4 MPPA, thank you for the follow. Finn Birdie, Ardvid Sani, thank you for the follow. Juji Pella community, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a great stream, Juji. And GR1 me, Vet SQ, thank you for the follow. Vival2, thank you for the follow. Wow, amazing. iGame is thanks to Midwan, and it's they're working hard to bring the stable version of V2. Got it, Walker GR. Walker GR, are you involved? Are you involved in that? Opa, again, Juji, thank you for gifting those subs. I appreciate that very, very much. Very much. You know what? Should I hit the pause button on the Amiga News and should we like fire up a game? Being that Juji Pella's crew is here. Amiga Live is a good question. I don't know who the authors of iGame are. Olva Katu, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Amazing raid. Thank you, Juji Pella. Yes, you know it. You're doing the graphics for Hired Sword too, in-game graphics. Nice, Simon69 Twitch. Oh, and are you involved in the new double-sided games as well? Greetings from Finland. Greetings to Finland, Jonathan8. Greetings to Finland. You're welcome, Juji. Fuzzy Carry On. What's up, Fuzzy Carry On? Thank you for shouting out Juji Pella, Purple Haze Maker. I appreciate it. Look at all the biceps. Look at all the biceps in chat. I love it. I love the biceps. Juji Pella, you would appreciate this. One of my all-time favorite movies is Conan the Barbarian, and I had a huge Juji Pella. I shot the opening to the Major League Baseball playoffs this week. There was a lot of pressure, man. A lot of money was on the line. A lot of eyes are going to be on this production, and we were like behind the 8 ball. I had to like rally the troops. As I came to set, I had my Conan the Barbarian theme song blasting at full volume, pulled into the stadium, rallied the troops, and we freaking dominated. Total domination. And it was all because I got the Conan the Barbarian soundtrack in my head. Total domination, Juji. Conan the Barbarian, freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my all-time favorite. Maybe Conan the Barbarian is my favorite movie of all time. I don't even know. Crud3, thank you for the follow. Robust262 and I'm sorry, I have a hard time pronouncing all the names. I don't know what to do now. With all the biceps in the chat, I don't know, man. I kind of want to play a game. A lot of Finnish names. Yeah, I know. But Finnish names and Finnish handles. Gabinator, thank you for the subscription, Gabinator. So if you guys subscribe, you guys get the Amiga Bill goodie bag, and it's loaded with all. Like, check out all these links you get. You get all these links I talk about, and you get all kinds of cool free stuff besides my awesome emojis. Get my game on. All right, let's play a game. With all the biceps, I need to play a barbarian game. They're hilarious. A barbarian game. Doug Mansland, thank you for the follow. Razor XG, thank you for more bits. Appreciate that, buddy. Razor XG making it rain bits. Oh my gosh. Do I have a barbarian game ready to go? I mean, I was no problem, Juji Pella. No problem, dude. I was gonna play Unreal. I could play a little Unreal. Here's what we'll do. Just because there's so many folks who just joined the stream, who may not know, might not be so much into all the Amiga news. I think I'll play a little bit. I'll play a little Unreal for the Amiga. Yes, you know, the old school Unreal, not Unreal Tournament. Barbarian Plus. I don't have it handy. I don't think I do. I don't think I have it handy. I just want to play a game. I think it's good. I think Unreal will be a good choice. Now, if you guys are just joining my stream, you can see I got a turntable over there. So I was gonna play last week. I had this amazing DJ on my stream. His name's Hoffman, and he made this new vinyl album. And I was gonna play Unreal. He did an awesome version of Unreal. I wanted to play the vinyl as I got the game ready. So you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. The Milk Maiden, thank you for the follow. Juan370A, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, I appreciate you all very, very much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You know what? Let's play Unreal. We'll play a little Unreal, and then we'll have Jeremy on. We'll play a little Unreal, then we'll play the new game, and then maybe have some Jeremy on. I'm just gonna play it for a minute, okay? Unreal for the win. Awesome. Let me go put it on the turntable. This is Eon. This is Eon, right? By Hoffman of the Black Lotus, by the way. Amazing. I hate turning it off, but let's turn on some Unreal. You like it though? I picked it right up with the same song. It's hilarious. That's the song that leads into Unreal on the Hoffman vinyl. All right, let me cue it up here. Let me turn this off. You can see my turntable spinning over there. Cobrian, thank you so much for the sub. More Amiga, my man. Tumpikuja, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jiro, I got Amiga stuff everywhere. What's up, Jiro? Sorry I missed you there. I love Eon too. I love it too. This is the song. This is Unreal. This is a remix of the theme song of the game we're about to play by Hoffman, who was on my stream last week, and we're listening to the vinyl, as you can see. Asmodem, thank you so much for the follow. Asmodem. I got 6 cameras rocking now. Human Interact. Holy crap, ORAM. Thank you so much for the 1500 bits, ORAM. That's insane, ORAM. That is insane. My 82, you love my framed picture on the wall? Two nice things about that picture. That I was in Outside magazine because I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro with Jessica Biel and Emil Hirsch and a few other folks. So that's my certificate in the up there in the upper right that I got for when I reached the summit. And then there were a bunch of newspaper articles about me doing that climb as well as the Outside magazine. And that's a stuffed animal that my wife gave me. I don't know why it's up there on top of the arcade machine. I like that stuffed animal though. She's awesome. I'm pulling up the game right now. This is the theme song to Unreal. I'm pulling up the game of Unreal. Dude, Retro Gaming Denmark. I love that Atari 400. You see it down there? Sweet, right? A gift from Bill Lang, 1968. Milk Maiden, you like my different camera angles? I got a bunch of angles. I'll show you all of them. Angle 1. That's angle 1 with my VIPs. Angle 2. Angle 3. And then what else do I got? I got, of course, you can't forget the overhead cam. Look at that sexy Amiga 1200. How beautiful is that? And this amazing mister from retrobench.com. Amazing. Steps loves the Hoffman. Awesome, Steps. Thanks, Retro Gaming Denmark. from B&H Human Interact. Maya, thank you. I'm glad you noticed the wall there. I also oh, you saw my noodle Super Duper Trump? It's it's a amazing like vegan dish that my wife made before the stream. This is this is a CD32 color Amiga 1200. It's a real Amiga 1200 that I got from retrobench.com, and I recased it in this CD32 color case from retrobench from a1200.net. How awesome does the vinyl sound? Oh, the man in the desert. Got you. This guy. So I got the cover. I'm a photographer, and I got the cover of Destinations magazine a couple times. So that's the this guy up here. I shot him on a sand dune in Morocco. His name was Mohammed, really nice guy, and we went like sleigh riding on the sand dunes. It was amazing. It was for the cover of Destinations magazine, based out of New Zealand. Captain is on the bridge. What's up, Captain? The picture fell down right before the stream, but I keep it here on my desk all the time. Captain and Amiga Sons. We're about to play some Unreal. And then my stream got totally derailed in a most excellent way. We got raided from the ultimate raider, freaking Juji Pella and his crew. So I want to show them a classic Amiga game really quick, because I know Juji loves the classic Amiga games. So I'm gonna show them a classic game, and then we're gonna play the new games. And maybe we'll get back to the Amiga news. We'll see. I love it. An 80s Amiga game, yes, Human Interact. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna turn off the record player because we want to hear the Amiga sing now. Let me just stop it. I love the sound it makes when it stops though. It's so good. Oh, I can't. It's almost over. I can't stop it now. No, we ain't stopping it. We turning it up, baby. The problem with the vinyl is I can't dance like crazy in here because it'll scratch the record. Look at that Kenwood down there. Later, I'm gonna take the camera and go freelancing. Thank you, Colin Vella. What's up, buddy? Colin Vella is one of the developers of Shadows of Sergoth. I think we'll play that next. But I can't forget about Envrig's game. We won't forget about it. We need to go for a high score on that one. Oh yeah. Unreal. The Unreal remix by DJ Hoffman. All right, let's fire this up. So there's two stages in Unreal, and we'll start with stage one. I got the profile for stage one. Let me make sure Amiga is turned up. Love it. I don't know that one, Duke. I don't know that one. You order your Hoffman vinyl, still don't have a player for it? Oh, Rom, no worries, dude, because you can always get a player, but the Hoffman vinyl is limited release. So this is WHD Load I was talking about before. This, as you can see, this is a 3-disc game, but I have it installed on my hard drive with something called WHD Load. Here we go. Here's the original song. Coming from the Amiga. Nah, Paul 3, what's up, buddy? Thanks, Tomzer SRP. Thank you. You like George, or you like the room? Thank you so much. Juji's rating again. How is that possible? Juji Pella with the double. Only Juji could double raid. Oh, the open. You know what? The opening image though needs full screen. It's beautiful. Yes, interlaced high-res art. Exactly, Human Interact. That title screen was used for a lot of things. You know it, Rendering Ranger. Simon69 Twitch. I mean, I still pump this thing. Oh, dude, I'll have to check that out. That sounds really, really cool, dude. The high-res interlace stuff is crazy, right? Human Interact. I don't know that one, Cobry and Duke Donuts. I'll have to look into that. All right, let's play. So I'm playing this one. I'm going a little bit off my schedule there. I'm gonna play this game real quick. This is Unreal, one of the classic Amiga games. I just love the graphics. It's so good. Oh, look at that. I know Juji Pella likes the classic games, and he just gave me 2 huge raids, so I wanna play it for him. And then we're gonna check out Shadows of Sergoth and Briggs' new game. It's gonna be great. Listen to this music though. I'll drop a link to lemonamiga.com for Unreal in the chat. Bitvander Snatch, the 1200 I'm using right now is PAL. I do have an NTSC one as well, but the one I'm using now is PAL. Same people did Agony. Yes, exactly. Simon69 Twitch. SR Baker, I won't forget. I'll go back to the Amiga news. Don't worry. I'm just freestyling right now. I knew today was going to be a wild stream. Oh, I didn't show you. Oh, that's right. I forgot about VHS cam angle. I was showing them all the different angles. How can I forget about VHS cam? I'm sorry, VHS cam. I don't mean to slight you in any way. All right, let's go. Oh, look at that. Dude, there's Juji Pella. There is Juji on top of a dragon. You know, when they wanted to make that graphic, they were just like, we need a dude. And they took Juji and they put him on top of a dragon. I mean, it's kind of barbarian, right? So yeah, I guess we're Juji on a dragon. Get extra weapons. Avoid the mountains. Shoot the dinosaurs. Don't hit the trees. I love flying under those archways. It's beautiful. Now it's so funny. I didn't really play this game much back in the day. I forgot why I decided to play it. I hadn't. Oh, I'm dead. Woo! I had to shoot some trees down in order to get out of that one. Catch the bonus. Got it. It looks like a pizza. It looks like a slice of golden pizza. Had to go under that little eave there. Shoot the Stegosaurus. Take out the T-Rex. No problem. Take out that T-Rex. Oh man, but I think I clipped that tree. Catch the bonus. Grab this sucker. Boom, 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 boom. If you want to know more about Unreal, shoot that freaking T-Rex. Oh man, I clipped the tree again. I'm going left. I hit something. I know. Go right, okay. If there wasn't so much crap here, I wouldn't hit anything. I crashed. Extra shield. I need this extra shield so you can see. I mean, I'm way into the weeds there. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it past the first stage. I'm crashing into so much stuff. I'm all fired up. I'm so pumped because we got Team Juji Pella here in the chat. We got the, you know, I need a name for all the folks who show up to my streams because they're amazing folks. I think we should call you guys the Amigans. You know what I'm saying? It's not very original, but it makes a lot of sense. The Amigans or the Bill. I was thinking about the Bills, like the Buffalo Bills, you know, but I don't know. I'm Amiga Bill, so I'm low on shield. I know. I'm low on shield because I'm hitting everything. I just took out a family of T-Rexes and I'm dead. Susie, the pressure's on. Susie, I forgot. See that? I forgot to show you VHS cam. The Cult of Amiga, hilarious. Yo. Nivrig, thank you for the follow. Nivrig made a brand new Amiga game that we're going to play very, very soon. I just wanted to play this classic game for the moment because of the raid, but we're going to play Nivrig's game as well. The Atarians, that's... Hey, I love Atari. I got Atari soda, man. Check out. Dude, I've got Atari soda. Ain't nothing wrong with the Atari 8-bit, you know? I like to follow the people more than the brand. I love Jay Miner. I love Joe DeCure. They started at Atari. They went to Amiga. I follow their DNA path. Alright, let's try this again. Use the keyboard to enter your name. We'll try this again. We'll get to the second one. Did you drink your Atari today? The Amiga Billions, hilarious. Amigos? Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't do Amigos. Amigos, dude, the Amigos podcast already owns that. They own that. There's Juji again. Quails, looks like our game in the past rather than the future. Oh, Quails is talking about you did the Icarus Rising, right? Quails. I can't do Quails. I can't wait for your game, dude. It looks so good. There's so many new Amiga games coming out. It's great. I just busted out this classic momentarily because Juji's folks are watching, and Juji always tells me, he's like, dude, I love all the new Amiga stuff that you show, but I want to see some classics. So in honor of Juji's enormous raid and all the follows from his amazing community, I want to bust out a classic. So this is called Unreal, and it's a classic Amiga game with, gorgeous graphics. What's going on over there? Oh, wait, what happened there? Sorry guys, hold on, pause. There we go. Sorry about that. It's because this game uses like these crazy like high res modes. Sometimes my capture card has a little bit of a problem with it. It doesn't like the high res interlaced. I am unshootable. I love that. I love that. You can't shoot me. Woo! Taking out T-Rexes, flying through these freaking... Oh, I see. I thought there was an archway there I could fly under. Dude, I love the artwork. The truth is, I love games so much more for the artwork, just as much as the playability. Because I hit something. I hit a mountain. I didn't hit something. I hit a pile of rock. That's what I hit. But somehow I'm still alive. I would say this is an appropriate Juji Pella game, because the dude who's riding that dragon looks just like Juji. I was a guest. Oh, don't do that. I was a guest on Juji Pella's stream a couple of years ago now. That was a lot of fun. I want to go back on his stream. That was a lot of fun. Juji is a good dude, man. Good dude. Oh, it's nighttime now. It's so funny because the way the sun was setting with the pink vanilla sky, oh man, it looks so good. Love that stuff. Any game with good lighting I like. Go right. Okay, I'm going to try and sneak through here. Dude, it is difficult right now. Congratulations. All right, boom. We beat stage 1. Love it. We're through stage 1, heading on to stage 2. Stage 2 is dramatically different than stage 1, which is pretty rad. Stage 1 is like this first-person shooter. Stage 2, you'll see, is like a barbarian type game. I'm in the cave underground, right? The sound when you pick up a bonus zone is exactly the same when you pick up a nugget of gold in Hugo. Oh, just pitched differently. What's up, K Indiana? It's cool the game said you hit something. I know, so it's funny, right, Jiro? That parallax was nice, Terrafin. Agreed. Duke Donut said stage 2, as far as I can tell, is impossible. Oh man. Qualis, I'm playing with a classic joystick right now. I'm playing with the Wyco bat. I use a few different joysticks. If you do !joystick in the chat, I play with the Monster joystick from monsterjoysticks.com. I also play with the Greek stick from the vintage computer side of Athens. Mr. Dino made it. But right now I've got the classic Wyco bat. You like the sky? It's typical Amiga sky. I love the sky. I love it. Sorry, SR Baker. I'm sorry. It's my capture card failed there. Save game 1. Save game 2. All right. I'm just gonna go. There he is. There's Juji. Oh man. Thank you for. Here we go. Thank you for dropping the link to the Greek stick in chat there. Oh yes, Area, you were a guest on my stream with Acmafin a couple years back. You jumped to the sea life. That's right, you jumped into the lake. You jumped into the hot tub live. That was great. I love it. This guy appears in level 5 or 6 of Agony. Oh, excellent. Shadow of the Beast lookalike. Lady A, thank you so much for the raid, Lady A. I hope you had a great stream. We are playing Unreal, a classic Amiga game. We're also going to get back to some Amiga news and play some new Amiga games as well. We were raided by the great Juji Pella, and Juji Pella loves the classic Amiga games, so I want to bring the classics for his group. So here, this is Unreal. The gameplay is a little questionable, not gonna lie, but the graphics are great, and it features a very strong protagonist, just like Juji Pella himself. So is an appropriate. Oh, dude, look at those graphics though. Look at the sky back there. I love that sky. It's so good. These freaking hawks. Get out of here, you hawks. Oh man, these dinosaurs are coming at me. We got spikes coming up from the ground. There we go. Game over. Great. Brother Bill, thank you so much for the host. Lady A, I hope press fire to train. I hope you had a great stream, Lady A. I was thinking about the Apple IIs recently, because I just picked up an Atari 400 from Bill Lang. I'm so thankful for that. And I was thinking Atari 400, you know, Apple II. It was like the heyday of retro back then, when it wasn't retro. Thank you so much for the raid, Lady A. I hope you're well. I'm sorry, I haven't been to many of my friends' streams the past couple weeks. I've been thankfully really busy at work, which did not allow me to be on the Twitch. I couldn't Twitch during the week, you know. I was too busy making shot lists and storyboards and stuff. But let's get out of here. But Brother Bill, can you shout out Lady A, please? She's a great streamer and Apple II expert. I had an Apple IIe, and my buddies had an Apple IIc. We used to use. Oh man, I'm freaking just playing terribly. Get that rock. Can I get that rock? Maybe I can't get that. Jump over those guys. Oh my gosh, it's just getting crazy hard now. I need a trainer. It's so hard, but look at the graphics. They're so beautiful. The controls for the side, they are a little stiff, Doom Noob. They are a little stiff. Yeah, Duke Donuts, you're right. You're right, Duke. I'm not gonna argue with you, Duke. Oh, wrong keyboard. Sorry. I got a high score though. Sorry if I'm behind on chat. Pearly Gates, I have my Amiga 500 with all the editing movie devices when with my father. Sorry, let me try again. I have my Amiga 500 with all the editing movies devices when my father used them back in the day until he passed away. Oh, I'm really sorry, Pearly. I have all that put away with games in CIB. Proud to have memories playing Speedball with him. Oh man, Pearly Gates, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Speedball, I love Speedball. I love, of course, Speedball 2, but I love Speedball 1 as well. It's a great two-player game. I'm glad you have those memories with your dad. That's really nice. That's really nice. That was the training mode. I'll tell you what. I'll play one more round of this, and then we'll play some of the new games. I probably should have saved the game. I'll play one more round of Unreal, and then we'll get into the new games. And the new games I'm gonna focus on. I'll get back to Amiga news. If SR Baker, SR Baker checking in from the Amiga Bill VIP Lounge, which is under construction, by the way. I'm building a rad VIP lounge for all the VIPs. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. I didn't have my contractors were busy working with me on the set this week, so we got a little delayed in our construction, but it's coming along nicely, I promise. But SR Baker, I'll get back to the Amiga news. I will get back to the Amiga news. We might just do it in reverse. I just want to get to some gaming. I want to get to some gaming for the Raiders. Yeah, Pearly Gates, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that your memories with us like that. You should, Pearly Gates, you should bust out that 500. If you have a 500 plus, take it out immediately because the battery is on the motherboard and it's a Varda battery and the Varda batteries leak. So you want to make sure you get that Varda battery out of your 500 plus. If it's a 500 plus, if it's a regular 500, you're fine. If you have like a 1 megabyte expansion with the battery, most likely the battery is going to be on your expansion card. So you know, if the battery did leak, which it probably did, the worst case scenario is that it killed your expansion card, which is not that bad. It's not that bad. If anything's got to die, the expansion card is better than killing the motherboard. So oh man, not playing well. I'm trying to save Amigas here, but if you have a 500 plus, go grab it, you know, right away and just yank that sucker right out before it leaks and causes too much damage. But yeah, you should definitely bust out the 500. The 500 is so good. I'm playing with a 1200 because a little more convenient. I got all the games on a hard drive and stuff. But I've got a 500 over there under the Kenwood, and the 500 was my first Amiga. I got it in 1987. And I mean, let's be honest, like the AGA systems were great, but the real classic Amiga games, like all you need is a 500 for the real classics, the true classics. There's some great AGA stuff, don't get me wrong, but the real classics, 500 OCS, baby. All you need is 1 or 2 floppy disks, and you're good to go. Go right. Oh, I'm not gonna go right. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here where the dinosaurs aren't. I'm gonna stay here where I won't hit anything. Processori, thank you so much for the follow, Processori. Welcome to the stream. If you guys are just joining the stream, I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here once a week on Twitch. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. at Universal Time. And we play classic games, we play new games, we do Amiga news, and I have guests on. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do all of that today, believe it or not. Crazy. I've got 69. 69. That's cool. The mode switches in this game are totally nuts. It's like 2 different games in one, Human Interact. I agree. The 1200 is just right. The 1200 is really you know, the best. One, if you only have to have one, the 1200 is the most versatile. But the 500's awesome. I can't. Where's my 500? You can see it. See my 500 down there? It doesn't live on the floor. Don't worry, it doesn't live on the floor. It's just there momentarily because I just put it there for the stream. Oh look, I need to shred some stuff too. Oh man. I'm not gonna save the game because this will be the last round of Unreal I play, and then we'll get into some new games. Quile says we could provide a new demo, but it'd be a Sega build. Would you like to do it? I'm asking as we have no idea yet how much work it will take us to port back to Amiga code. Quile, I would absolutely. Fenny X4, thank you so much for the follow, Fenny X4. Quile, I could play it. I don't have a Sega, but I could probably use the Mister. I could probably use the Mister to play it. Those things are tough, man. Oh, I thought I snuck through. Those little these man-eating plants, these man-eating praying mantis plants. Oh man, you got me. I just love the background so much there. I love the twilight, the sky. It looks so beautiful. The beautiful copper sky. I like the way the planet's swirling up there. I dig it. Dig it. Sound effects are good. I think this is an appropriate game to play for a Juji Pello raid. The lead character is strong like Juji. The problem is, like, when you jump. He's so strong. This barbarian is so strong. He has got so much airtime that you could be too high. You could be too high by the time that the monster comes. Oh, this guy dropped a diamond. I like it. Diamonds are a big theme in Amiga games. There's a lot of diamonds in Amiga games. Oh, ooh. That was a vile death. That was a terrible death. Don't land in those spikes. See, that was a perfect case. I was too high. So strong. The barbarian is so strong. He can jump to enormous heights. And I landed on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm hitting everything. I'm not supposed to. If you want to see how bad you can play Unreal, this is the stream for you. I meant to do that. He was a little bit hot and wanted to go for a swim. He wanted to go for a little midnight swim. Get down there. There we go. Listen, I like the sound effects of these dinosaurs. If you memorize the timing, like it's doable, but it's hard. Woo! There we go. There we go. We're gonna make this jump this time. Here we go. Here we go. You know, all right. Sorry, I lied. We'll train. We'll train. I was trying to what I was trying to do is, you know, because the problem is as soon as you use your sword, like your trajectory, your jump trajectory stops. But I love the color of the purple and the blue in the background behind the trees. It's so cool. Brother Bill, thank you for gifting the sub to Ash Said Hi. Ash Said Hi, another amazing streamer here on Twitch. I love me some Ash Said Hi. Her streams are so positive. She always brightens everyone's day. You know what I'm saying? Ash Said Hi. I was thinking about our project a lot today because I think originally we talked about maybe doing it today. But I got a plan. I got a plan for us. We can chat offline. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. See if you like it. If you're just joining the stream, we're playing a classic Amiga game called Unreal. I was gonna play this at the end of the stream. However, we got an awesome raid from Team Juji Pella, and I know Juji loves the classics. So I want to give him a classic. Oh, we killed him. We killed that dude. All right, how am I supposed to get through this? I mean, this is ridiculous. The splash sound is cool. All right, let's just go for it. I still haven't made that jump. Oh, man. Oh, that's no wonder. Whoops. Sorry. I typed something in the chat by accident, and it got way behind. What's up, Ash Said Hi? Welcome to the stream. I'm so strong I don't rage quit easily. Ash Said Hi. How's it going? Great to see you, Ash. I hope you had a great stream. I saw you were streaming before. You got your Commodore Amiga to work. Oh, Ash, that is awesome. I'm so excited. Oh, your Commodore Amiga monitor, not the Amiga. Okay, well, hey, Ash, that's a great step in the right direction there. That's awesome. Think of the huge progress artist Frank Sauer did from this to Agony. It's like a completely different artist. You know what, Simon69 Twitch? I see the vibes. I see the vibes between this and Agony, though. I do. I can tell. So realistic, hilarious. It's so great to see you, Ash. DJ Billy Nest, let's see the news. You want me to go back to the news? Okay, I'll go back to the news. We got a little sidetracked there. But that was Unreal. So for all the new folks who joined the stream, one thing I do, there's so much going on in the Amiga community these days. It's amazing. There's so many people making new Amiga games and new Amiga software. I like to do a brief Amiga news section at the beginning of my streams, catch people up on what's going on in the community. And my past few streams, I've had guests on. I skipped the Amiga news section because I want to give my guests the maximum amount of time. And actually, if the CEO of Double Sided Games is around, I still want to have him on. There's so many great things. No problem, Susie. I'm glad you liked it. Let me put some music back on, and we'll do a little more Amiga news. Back to the Hoffman and Citrix. I kind of like it. You know, do a little Amiga news, little gaming. That was kind of what I was gonna do today anyway. So we did iGame 2. This is pretty rad. Did I mention this last time? But you know, I'm super lucky. I'm gonna go through the news kind of fast. But one of my YouTube videos was featured in Forbes magazine. Huge thanks to Marco Chia Papetta, who also a WOG member, who wrote this amazing article in Forbes magazine. I found this rare recording of Jay Miner's keynote speech at AMI Expo, Washington D.C. in 1990. Found it in Amiga Dad's garage. It was like we were like archaeologists in that garage, man, digging through the archives. It's like his garage is like the end of Indiana Jones, and you know the end of Indiana Jones where they put the Ark in that huge warehouse. That's like they modeled that warehouse. Fun fact: they modeled that warehouse after Amiga Dad's garage. We were in there. We found these tapes, and it was this really cool audio cassette recording of J Minor's speech, and I want to do like a cool video about it, and so we did. It's like an hour-long video. You can see Amiga Dad's here. This is his hands here at the beginning of the stream, at the beginning of the video. If you're an Amiga fan, I highly recommend you watch this video or listen to this video. J Minor is the father of the Amiga, one of the main chip designers, and this is a very, very rare speech from him. Look how sexy that Amiga is. Come on now. Is that not the best looking computer you've ever seen? Here we go. There. So what I did was I did a little trick. I transferred the audio cassettes to 1/4" open reel because the 1/4" open reel just looks like way better. I need visuals to go along with the audio. I also cleaned up the audio in Adobe Audition. I took care of a 60 hertz ground loop, a severe ground loop problem that they had. I took out a ton of background noise. The recording itself was pretty raw dog. It was pretty raw dog. I made it the best I could. There's still, I mean, some of his speech is a little overmodulated, but overall it sounds good. Look at that Do quarter. Look at that Do quarter 7100. How beautiful is that? Let me, I'll throw a link to this article in the chat. You can go listen to the video on your time. But huge thanks to Hand Model Extraordinaire Amiga Dad for that, and huge thanks to Marco for this great article. It's not an article just about the video. It's an article about Amiga in general. So I recommend you go check it out. All right, what's next on the Amiga news section? Thanks, Indie Retro News. You rule, Indie Retro News. Here's, dude. This is some crazy news. This is from Santi Dark G. Santi Dark G is one of the first followers of the Guru Meditation YouTube channel. He's a professional 3D artist. You may have heard of a game called Last of Us. Yeah, that's Santi. Santi's the man. You may have heard of Last of Us. You may have heard of Uncharted. If you've heard of those games, you know Santi's work. Basically, to make a long story short, Lightwave 3D, the amazing 3D modeling and rendering program that got its origin on the New Tech video toaster on the Commodore Amiga. Sadly, Lightwave's coming to an end. Lightwave is still supported on the PC, and there's still anyone who has Lightwave, they're still going to support you. But it sounds like they're not going to make any new developments to Lightwave. They're rolling it into a new program. So this is a long article. I'm not going to read through it all now, but this is from September something, a couple days ago. They're talking. Oh, there's a new product called Viz RT, and they're kind of basically taking Lightwave and making it into Viz RT. But it says they're still going to continue to sell and support Lightwave 3D. I guess they're just not going to move on. See, they're still going to support their customers because they know Lightwave 3D is integral to many of their customers' creative workflows. But Santi came on Discord. He's like, dude, Lightwave's dead as a doornail. But it says right here, we have integrated Lightwave 3D into Viz RT Group's central product development for function. Interesting. So it looks like it's gonna get integrated into Viz RT. Are we delisting Lightwave 3D? No, we continue to sell and support Lightwave 3D and related add-ons. Interesting. So anyway, check it out. Oh, thank you, Milo Loves Chocolate. Terrafin, Lightwave is still the real thing. It's still the real deal. I'll drop this link into the chat for you all to check out. Thank you, Santi Dark G. Thank you, Santi Dark G, for that. B5 was your jam back in the 90s. Nice, Lucas. So yeah, interesting article about Lightwave 3D there. Thank you, Santi Dark G. Yo, Grizzlehorn, thank you so much for the follow. And Desperado182, thank you for the follow. Dude, Desperado is like one of my favorite all-time movies. Robert Rodriguez, Antonio Banderas. Oh, come on, it's so good. Salma Hayek. I've got Desperado on Laserdisc. I might have to watch that tonight. Thank you so much for the follow, Desperado and Grizzlehorn. Great name, Grizzlehorn. I like it. Some more news from the bad news, the bad news department. This is really sad. Terrible Fire. Terrible Fire is a guy who makes these amazing accelerators for the Amiga. And unfortunately, he's calling it quits. He's calling it quits. This article was brought to my attention via Akira. Thank you, Akira, for bringing this to my attention, in our attention, in the Amiga Build Discord. Terrible Fire. So what's happened is it says this: my boards will be for close friends and people in my local Amiga user group only. That probably means no more Terrible Fire 1260s will ever be made, and maybe 5 more Terrible Fire 360s. Basically what's happening is someone is copying his design. Someone's copying his design, and he's had enough of it. He's putting a lot of hard work into his designs, and someone's like copying his design, and he's had enough, man. See that? It's come to my attention that someone has cloned a Terrible Fire 536, and is threatening to do this with all my future boards. So this is really, really sad. Terrible Fire boards are great. I know a lot of people love them. A lot of people put them in their CD32s. So yeah, sad news, man. He's angry. I don't blame him. I don't know why someone would do that to him. Like, why would they copy the board? I guess it's pretty lame. So hopefully there could be some resolution to this, and he's just gonna like go away temporarily. Hopefully it's not a permanent thing. It sounds permanent right now, but of course he's very angry and upset. But maybe there's a way they could work it out. I don't know. But if you want to read more about it, I'll drop the link into the chat. Terrible Fire 1260 and any new Terrible Fire developments are no more. So yeah, there you go. Total bummer. As I'm kind of going through, there's so much news, I'm going through it kind of fast, and there's 2 important things I want to get to. Now I've got this game, Monkey Lad, queued up and ready to go, but we'll play it later, because there's 2 games I want to get to first. But check this out. Our friend Eric Hogan, is amazing. He is working on an engine called the Scorpion engine, and he's done some like really amazing ports. He works with Reimagined Games. He did Road Avenger, he did Time Gal, the amazing ports, and he's also working on new original games. And this Monkey Lad is a demo that he made that is it demonstrates his new Scorpion engine. So we'll head over to Indie Retro News. Monkey Lad, welcome to an Alex Kidd demo, inspiration on the Commodore Amiga. Since 1987, Sega released the great side-scrolling platform game Alex Kidd for the Sega Master System console. Although it was first released in Japan in 1986, but internationally in 1987, it was one of the most well-known games that was also built into the Master System 2s. For anyone that has played the rather enjoyable original, we were pleased to know that as an updated test of the Scorpion engine on the Amiga, Erock has shown off what the engine can do with a short playable demo, which he's calling Monkey Lad. Now, before you get too excited, I know y'all are very excited. Before you get too excited thinking that Erock is going to release a full version of Alex Kidd on the Amiga, you'll be disappointed. This is just a demo purposes only. From what Erock has told the community previously, this is just a general demo of the engine's evolving and growing capabilities. Still, from Indie Retro News' personal experience of playing the demo, it's very impressive, and I hope Monkey Lad will be turned into a full game at a much later date, even though it's just a demo this time. We're going to play Monkey Lad. We're going to play Monkey Lad later in the stream, if we have time. I plan on it, but I got 2 things I want to get to first. But yeah, Monkey Lad, it looks cool. It looks cool. If you want to read more about it and get the good links, go head over to Indie Retro News. I'm dropping the link in the chat right now. Air Yuri dropped a link about it. It's a very detailed thread about the Terrible Fire situation. Thank you, Air Yuri. Yeah, SR Baker, you've got a Terrible Fire board in your CD32. They're really good cards. I don't have one, but I've heard nothing but great things about them. Erock is a software god. Indie Retro News. I agree. I would say, dude, I'm gonna do like a presentation for Ami West, and I'm gonna include some of Erock's games. I think I'm going Time Gal. Yo, Amiga Live, thank you for gifting the 1 month tier 1 sub to Spongehorn. I appreciate it. I tell you what, if you're an Amiga Build sub, I'm gonna put the Monkey Lad demo in the Amiga Build goodie bag so you guys can play it at home. Here we go. Nivrig, Dodgy Rocks. An addictive, high-speed, endless arcade thing-a-dongy now on your classic Amiga. Now, I think there's also an Indie Retro News article about it. I'll give you both links. This is a link directly. Whoops. This link is a direct link to his blog, to Nivrig's blog. Nivrig is also watching, by the way. Dodgy Rocks. It's a Dodgy Rocks is a crazy high-speed, endless arcade thing dodging comes to Amiga Classic platform. After a smash hit debut at Amiga Ireland 2020, and exactly 1 year after the modern versions, Dodgy Rocks Amiga is now available for immediate download. All the Dodgy Rocks features and special moves you love and love to hate have made it across. It's the same game, only on an Amiga. Check out this gameplay video to see it in action. We're not going to check out the gameplay video because we're actually going to play the game. Big thanks go out to Rob Cranley for his great work on the Amiga version. Download Dodgy Rocks Amiga ADF or LHA now from itch.io or Aminet. It is free. Dodgy Rocks. How dodgy can your Amiga get? I love it. I love it. Now I'm pretty sure there's an Indie Retro News article about it too. Let's find it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure there's an Indie Retro News article about it. Where's Amiga here? Well, there he is. I'll put the link to Indie Retro News in the chat as well. Dodgy Rocks. Dude, Indie Retro News is on it, bro. Love it. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm just gonna bang through the other two Amiga News articles, and then we'll play some Dodgy Rocks and Shadows of Sergoth, which is up next. This is pretty awesome, guys. This is pretty awesome. Shadows of Sergoth. An Amiga demo is now available from Double-Sided Games. This is you don't like, if you've been following gaming in the Amiga community, Shadows of Sergoth is a highly anticipated game coming from Double-Sided Games. The moment you have been waiting for is finally here. Our upcoming dungeon crawler for the Amiga gets a demo to give you a taste of all the hard work that has been done by Colin, Tenshu, and Mike over the past 18 months. The official release is expected for the end of the year, beginning of next year, with pre-orders opening in November. As usual, box and digital editions will be available. This demo contains the first full level, but no hard disk installer or level editor. They'll only be included with the final release. To play the game, you'll need at least 1.5 megabytes of chip RAM and preferably an 020 CPU, although it runs on a 68,000 equipped Amiga. We strongly recommend to turn off movement animations in the options menu before you start a game if you're playing on 68,000 or 6820. We are rocking an 030 here. We're rocking an 030 here in the Amiga build office, so we got nothing to worry about. I'm actually, if Jeremy, the CEO of Double-Sided Games, is still watching, I'll have him on the stream very shortly. He can tell us more about it. So let me drop this link into the chat. Did I drop it in there? I think I did it. Oh, Indie Retro News says Shadows of Sergoth was a great Amstrad CPC game. Homebrew. Awesome, dude. Richmond, the whole team is here. Richmond Mike is their second. Richmond Mike, I'm pretty sure Richmond Mike is the Mike that is spoken of here. I know. Retro Red Rum is still there, and Nivrig is still here too. I'm gonna play both games in a minute. Nivrig or Retro Red Rum, do either one of you have a very tight time schedule? I know Retro Red Rum, I know you just moved and you got family and stuff. Who wants to come on first? Nivrig, I know you're not gonna come on. I'm gonna play your game. But if you're good, Nivrig? Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay. You're both okay to wait. You both are so nice. Nivrig, I'm not sure where you live, but I know Retro Red Rum sadly moved from the East Coast of North America. Well, I'm happy for him. Sad for me. Back home to France. So I know it's later there. You played the demo. DJ Billy Nest played the demo last night. It's awesome. Nivrig's in Northern Ireland. Oh, no way. I love Ireland. I gotta get to Amiga Ireland. Hazemaker says, I think Vegetables Deluxe, Black Dawn Rebirth, and Shadows of Sergoth. Yes, exactly, Hazemaker64. Those are all from Double-Sided Games. Yes. Vegetables was not officially released as a box. Got it, Richmond Mike. Vegetables is so good, though. I love it. Love it. All right, so we got Monkey Lad, Dodgy Rock, Shadows of Sergoth. I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then we'll play the games. Green Thang. We're gonna play some Green Thang too. Green Thang. Whoops, I think I messed up that link. Let's see, did I mess it up? Or are we good? No, we're good. We're good. Indie Retro News has got the finger on the pulse of the retro news. Green Thang, an unreleased action platformer, sees the light of day for Amiga. It's just a prototype. If the recently announced theme park game coming to the Commodore 64 wasn't enough to whet your appetite, then how about this piece of news sent to us by Saberman? We've just been told that our good friends, Games That Weren't, have released a playable prototype of the unreleased Amiga game Green Thang. A game that was meant to be released to compete and surpass games such as Zool and Bob, but never saw the light of day. Until now. Love it. I got a hunch Super Frog may have been on their minds as well. To me, this looks like Super Frog Goes to McDonald's. I don't know. It looks like Super Frog goes to... It's like Super Frog goes to a neon McDonald's. Although a far more detailed write-up can be found on the main source site below, which you really should read. In short, this game was originally designed by Michael Pollard and Alan Burns, and demoed to Creative Edge around 1994 with a working title of Frogs. The game later had a name change to Green Thang. However, not long after the game was signed up, it was getting late in the day for the Amiga, and even though the game was to be ported to the Atari Jaguar, the game remained unfinished for both systems, with 2D titles falling out of favor, competing with Sony PlayStation and Sega Saturn. Now, thanks to Sean, who had an early Amiga build, GTW were pleased to present an early playable prototype for the very first time, consisting of 2 early test levels. Now, this is really important. If you guys download this demo or you get the Amiga build goodie bag, this is important. When the disc boots, use menu item 1 to load a level. Enter either Neon Nights or Twilight Zone to load a level. That's key. You're not going to be able to play unless you know the code. Neon Nights or Twilight Zone. Then press 2 to play the game. Please note, as mentioned on the website, you can run around and pick up collectibles, as well as shoot a few enemies, but there isn't a huge amount to do. Excellent. Well, thank you for the news, Indie Retro News. I'm gonna drop that link. Did I drop it in there already? I didn't get that book, Nerving, but I heard it's good. Doom Noob, we'll play him. We're gonna play it, Doom Noob, and you'll see. I mean, it's good. It's very unfinished. Oh, last and not least, I'll just throw this in here. Last and not least, here's September. Here's the September issue of the WOG newsletter. You heard of the September issue of Vanity Fair? Well, here's the September issue of the Westchester Amiga User Group newsletter. Why didn't it open it? Open. I just dropped that link into the chat. Huge thanks to Al Priest, our newsletter editor, for making like an incredible newsletter. This newsletter was originally for WOG members, only, because there was no such thing as online back in the day. We just show up at a WOG meeting, and this is how we got our Amiga news back in the day. But Al keeps the newsletter going. He takes articles from all over, including Indie Retro News, puts them into the WOG newsletter. He still hands out the newsletters at our Westchester Amiga User Group meetings. There's nothing like getting a printed copy of the newsletter, but Al does a great job. So huge thanks to Al Priest for making this newsletter, and now you guys can all download it. Yeah, Indie Retro News, I can imagine that's a difficult one to write up, because that, like you said, it's a very detailed article over there as well. Totally. Tiny Bobble's final. Dude, I love Tiny Bobble. It's so good. Alright. Let's continue playing some games. Let's try out some new games. Okay. Evil Helens has got to go soon. Get Dodgy Rocks on. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll play a couple rounds of Dodgy Rocks, and then I have a guest coming on. Jeremy, Retro Red Rum, the CEO of Double Sided Games, is also going to come on the stream as a guest. So I'll tell you what, Edvin, since you said you want to get some Dodgy Rocks on, I'll do some Dodgy Rocks. I'll play a couple rounds of Dodgy Rocks. Then we'll get Jeremy on. So I'll play Dodgy for like 15 minutes or so, and then we'll get Jeremy on, because I want to respect his time too. And Jeremy's got family, and I'm sure, and it's late, in France right now, so I want to make sure I get to him in a respectable amount of time. But Nivrig, who made Dodgy Rocks, is also in the chat, so. Indie Retro News says he's out for some retro gaming. Catch you around, Amiga Bill. Thank you for all the mentions and awesome streams. Catch you around, Hazemaker64. Hazemaker64 is also a key member of Indie Retro News. My pleasure, Indie Retro News. Thank you for all the awesome Indie Retro News every day. Appreciate you very, very much. Okay, Retro Red Rum says he's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you for your patience. Jeremy's the man. I love that guy. I miss you, Jeremy. I miss you, man. I miss you. I know you're doing great. But I miss you. I was hoping to see you at VCF East You and Anthony both. I was hoping to, like, you know, we're gonna like reunite at VCF East. Ah, you know what I'm saying? Knee High Spy. What's up, Knee High Spy? What's up, Mr. Maxman? What's up, dude? Ash said hi. Will the next virtual WOG meeting be October 1st? Let's check it out. Yes, the next virtual WOG meeting is scheduled for October 1st, Ash. It is. Don't, I can't guarantee you it'll be October 1st just because it depends on my work schedule, but the plan as of now is October 1st. Human Interactive, I'm with you, man. I miss it too. I really miss it too. Mr. Maximan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch every Sunday. It's Sunday Fun Days at 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. at UTC. I play classic games. I play new games. I have people on, game developers who I interview, and we're doing all of that today. We already played one classic game. We played Unreal. Now we're going to play some new Amiga games, and we're going to have the CEO of Double Sided Games on. Oh, man. I hate turning off. It's hard for me to turn off Hoffman. It's really, really hard. I'm not going to lie. It's really hard for me to turn off Hoffman. I'm going to turn him off. Thank you, Hoffman. Thank you for the tunes, Hoffman. All right. So we are going to play Dodgy Rocks. I just read the article about Dodgy Rocks. This game was just ported to the Amiga at Amiga Ireland 2020, which was probably like the last Amiga party / user group meeting, you know, in probably the last one. Probably the last one that happened, because I know it happened in January of 2020, and then we all know what happened, you know, in February and March. So I bet you this happened at one of the last Amiga meetings. Hopefully that will change soon. But let's see what Dodgy Rocks. First of all, I love the icon. Let's fire it up. Dude, I really love this icon. That is great. That is great. If you missed the Amiga news section, I talked about Dodgy Rocks. Nivrig, that is rad. That I know that's his Twitter. That's his Twitter profile picture as well. That's rad. Oh, Edvin Helen was there and was getting excited to go in 2021, but it seems it may be a virtual thing. Yeah, Edvin, you know, I'm afraid a lot of these meetings won't happen again until there's a vaccine. You know what I'm saying? SR Baker, you're funny. You funny, SR Baker. Nivrig. I don't know. Am I saying it right? Nivrig? All right, so Nivrig is excited. He wants to see how my high score is. So let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at our options. Difficulty normal, sound volume high, music volume medium. Okay, I buy that. We'll start with normal. You know what I'm saying? Scores. That's easy level scores. Normal. Oh, there. See, I already played the game. I already gave it a little try. My score was 345 in the test. We'll have to beat the 345 score. But basically, and there's a nightmare level too. Excellent. Let's read the about. Dodgy Rocks, copyright 2019-2020. Nivrig Games, all rights reserved. Nivrig.com. I like the color change there. John Griven is the lead. Graphics and music are by Craig Smith, and the Amiga conversion is by Rob Cranley of Amiga Ireland. Special thanks to the NI Game Dev Network, Games NI, Play My Demo, #GGD Discord. I'll have to join the Discord. That sounds cool. The original was made with the Godot engine. Amiga version used Blitz Basic, Ami Blitz, Personal Paint, samples, and Pro Tracker. Nice! Let's do this, baby. Nivrig. I think I got it. It looks just like the German word nerving. I don't know. That's hilarious. That's our Baker. The Honey Badger. Don't miss the Honey Badger, Doom Noob. You have to play Nightmare. Let me start off on normal and then I'll do Nightmare. All right, here we go. So basically, if you want, you have to dodge the rocks, and then you can also smash them. So if you look on the lower right there, so right now I can go left and right, or I can press the button to do the jump smash, and that will get me more points. So jump smash when you can, but it's got a cooldown period, so you can't just smash everything. You gotta wait for your smash to recharge. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's Gervin in reverse. Got it. So smash the sucker. Ba-boom. See, and now it's got a cooldown. So now I have to dodge until it comes back up. Boom. You can see, watch here, it will get charged up again. Smash. Boom. Love it. Charge it up. Smash. Boom. The dude at the top's getting angry. I would be angry too. I'd be angry too. I just smashed your rocks, dude. Boom. This is a great, I have to say, this is a great party game. This would be, I understand why they rocked out with this game at Amiga Ireland. Great party game. It reminds me a little bit of Lumberjack Reloaded. Another great party game. It's just simple. You can learn it fast. It's fun to rack up the score. I dig it. I dig it. Now I'm sure they can tell me some pointers. Yo, Jonas OG, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I looked over really quick. I'm getting a high score here. Oh, your 419 stream. No way, dude. I totally remember the 419 stream. I missed the 419 stream. The 419 stream was awesome. 419 stream was broadcast from a growing facility in Canada with some nice, like, chill music, you know, and some nice plants, action. It was a botany stream. I love that stream. It was great. I hope you're doing great. It's awesome to see you again. But that was tricky because I smashed the rock and I had to get out of there quick. Oh, baby, he's picking up the pace now. Oh, he's picking up the pace now. Oh, I mistimed it. What? I mistimed it. That's terrible. I mistimed it. Thank you, Jurasizu. Thank you so much for the follow, Jurasizu. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. The 419 stream has come back. Oh, excellent. Are you back in action? What's up, Hemo Stick? Great to see you. 419 stream is fun, man. I'll play one more time. Look at the happy bad guy in the right corner. I missed that. Doom Noob. I'm gonna play one more round on normal level, and then we'll kick it up to Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go, Nivrig. Alright. I'm just getting warmed up here. Oh, got you. It's offline right now, but maybe again when you're bored. Yo, a Maple Mystery. What is up, a Maple Mystery? Maple Mystery, you're one of the folks, so I feel really bad. I missed your streams the past 2 weeks. Fortunately, work has heated up in a big way for me, so I've just been like pedal to the metal during the week, and I haven't been online. I haven't been on Twitch during the week, so I'm sorry I missed your stream and Dan's stream. I love your streams. They're so good, and I hope your game is going well. I'm so sad because I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning to go to work, and then I see the notification. I get my notification that you went live. I was already sleeping because I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning. So I hope the game's going along good. Maple Mystery and Dan Pollocker are making this awesome adventure game. Super cool adventure game. It's not an Amiga game, but we won't hold that against them. Dan is a huge Amiga fan, and I think Maple Mystery is a new Amiga fan as well. So it's good times. She'll be making Amiga games before you know it. Maple Mystery, we are playing a brand new Amiga game right now. This game was made by Nivrig, and the Amiga version was done by at Amiga Ireland in 2020. It's a very fun game. It's a great party game, and we're gonna play another game, the one you might be really interested in. We're gonna play a dungeon crawler next. Oh, my cooldown didn't reset. We're gonna play Shadows of Sergoth next. It's a great dungeon crawler from Double Sided Games, and we're gonna have Jeremy, the CEO, on with us. Yo, Retro Ralph. What is up, Retro Ralph? Thank you so much for the resub, Retro Ralph. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Nivrig, who's in chat and also made the game, he said the sounds are made by BFXR Tool. Oh, very cool. Whoa, Nivrig said Vicky Pixel Vixen has got a 900 plus high score. What level is she on? Like, what level did she play on? Fury, what's up, Fury? Great to see you, my man. I hope all's well, Fury. And Retro Ralph, thank you so much for a subscription. Should we try Nightmare level? Oh, Nivrig, I'll have to check it out. I bought a Vicky Pixel Vixen t-shirt this week. I can't wait for it to come. I like how Nightmare turns red. But I should try for Vicky's high score. I can do better. I can do better than I did. Oh, thank you. That's her video. I'll have to check that out after a stream. Oh, look at Nightmare turns red. This is gonna be rough. Nightmare level here. Oh, no way. Nightmare. They go in diagonals. Oh, no way. This is whoa. Whoa. I wonder if the cooldown takes longer as well. Smash. Oh, I see. Right at the top of the wave, you get a new cooldown. Like it. You get a new smash. I'm glad they don't bounce off the walls. There we go. There we go. Whew. I took a chance there. I took a chance and I gambled. I won that gamble. I don't usually win gambling, but. Whew! Oh, baby. I am on the edge right there. Because when you smash it, you get stuck in the air for a little time, so you can't go left, right. Smash it. Get out of here. Uh-oh. I'm pinned against the wall. Let's get out of there. Yeah, you don't want to be pinned against the wall. There we go. There we go. Woo! Woo! I did the skip. The skip is hard to do. I haven't mastered the skip move yet. I just kind of smash. Oh, wait a minute. I timed that out well. 113 on Nightmare. I guess it's not terrible. You know what? To be honest, Nightmare level is fun. It's not like crazy. Oh, hold on. Walker. Oh, Jiro, I love your video about Chicken Coop. Chicken Coop is a great. You did an interview with the coder. Nice, Jiro. Go. You can post a link to your video about Chicken Coop in the chat. Go for it, Jiro. Walker GR has got a great point. Walker GR says the game is free, but on itch.io you can buy the game for various systems and support to developers. That's awesome. I didn't even know that, dude. I didn't even know that. Make sure drop the link. So Nivrig, drop the link to your game on itch. So if people want to support you and your team, they can support you guys by purchasing the game, even though it's a free game. I like that model. I like the model where you can like the Golden Wing model where you can download the game for free. But if you want like the physical edition, you pay for the physical edition to help support the guys. Nivrig, can you help explain the dash to me? I don't quite understand the side dash. I don't understand how you time it. I know I'm doing it, but I don't quite understand the timing of it. Smash is easy. Press button. Smash rock. I got it. That I can handle. My brain, I can wrap my brain around that one. But the side, the dodge. You know the dodge. I gotta say the Nightmare level is. I think the Nightmare level is actually well balanced because I like the other dimensions that it adds. I love the diagonal moving rocks. I also like these little dudes. That dude right there. That thing scares me. The orange and yellow bullets that the bad guy shoots. This is like. I like the Nightmare level a lot. I think Nightmare is a good level to play. Oh, yikes! Double tap to dash. Oh, thank you. There's the link. Thank you, Brother Bill. Brother Bill dropped the itch.io link to Dodgy Rocks where you can support Nivrig and his team. Awesome. And those features appear if you survive long enough in other modes. Oh, got it. Nivrig, I dig it. Nivrig, have you played Lumberjack Reloaded? I mean, it's not that this game reminds me of Lumberjack Reloaded. It's just like the type of game. It's like it's simple and fun and like a great party game for high scores. I think this is awesome, dude. Great job. Check out Lumberjack Reloaded. It's really good. It's originally a Commodore. Lumberjack is originally a Commodore 64 game, and then they came out with the Amiga version, Lumberjack Reloaded. Oh, there's the dash. Double tap. I dig it. So, and how close do you have to be to the rock to get the point? I wonder. Let's see. Do a double tap. Ooh, yeah, I like it. So is Vicky the champ right now? Like clocking in at around 900 points? I mean, besides you, because you made the game. You know what I mean? I'm sure your score is like super high. What do you think, Amiga Live? Amiga Live, I mean, I know it's not head-to-head, but it could be a fun game to have on Amiga Live if you want to do like a little compo. You know what I mean? Even though it's not a head-to-head, you know, put someone in the queue, have them go for a high score, do next person in the queue, see if they can beat that score. I'd be down with that. I want to get that multiplier up. You know, right now I'm playing the safe game. There we go. See what happens when I start going for the score? Dash does 2 lanes and smashes the rock. Oh, got it. You can also graze the rocks if you get very, very close. Check it out. Get to wave 9 on Nightmare? Oh, man. This is Lumberjack Reloaded. You can go to amiga.net.pl to purchase Lumberjack Reloaded. But I think it's the same thing. Where you can like download a version for free on AmiNet, or you can buy the physical edition. Of course, I went physical. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm getting underexposed. Hold on, I gotta open up. Open up. Still a little down. I mean, I like it dark, but you know. I'm a little bit addicted, Nivrig. I'm a little addicted. I'm gonna do one more round. Vector Funk, Dodgy Rocks 2, Co-op Nightmare. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. The Co-op Nightmare would be very, very cool. Human Rack, you know I care about my exposures. There may be a physical Dodgy Rocks coming soon too. Oh, I like it. I'm gonna do one more round. One more round. How's that sound? Vincent GR, my man. Vincent GR, how's it going, buddy? Smash. Smash. Yes. Can I dodge it? Yeah, baby. Dude, I like the dash. I like it a lot. I guess I wasn't close enough. The dash is fun. I gotta say, Nightmare is my level. Even, you know, I like it. I like the red. I like the red colors. I just love the extra dimension of the diagonal rocks. Dig it. I like his little bullet there. Here we go. So what's a good strategy here? Should I keep moving on the side and like mess him up, or is it better to stand in one spot? I feel like you want to stay away from the edges. So I dashed right into. Oh, I didn't know you could shoot that too. I dashed right into that sucker. Love it. I meant to do that. Smash. Smash. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, see, I tried to dodge into him. Woo! Rats. He aims for where you're going. I felt that. I felt that. Fun fact, this started as a Power Rangers game. No way. You forgot how to tune what into the TV there, Retro Ralph. There you go, Brother Bill. Thank you for dropping that link. You rock, dude. One more round. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm addicted. One more round. One more round, and then we'll get the CEO of Double-Sided Games on. Play a little dungeon crawl action. I was gonna, you know, it's so weird because, you know, I reached out to Doug too, you know, 10 Mark. I reached out to 10 Mark. He wanted to come on to talk about his Amiga art contest, but I don't know where he is, man. I haven't heard back from him. Maybe 10 Mark will make a brief appearance next week. We'll see. 10 Mark wanted to come, you know, get everyone hyped up for the Amiga art contest, which is coming out in October. But I haven't heard back from him. 10 Mark. I'm addicted. That's the problem. I'm addicted. Walker. I should go grab my Greek stick. Right now I'm playing with the classic. I just went classic Wyco Bat. Reason being, I was gonna use my Atari later. All right, one more. I'm addicted. Milo's Chocolate, the Amiga Art Contest. Milo, you're a VIP, dude. Check out the Amiga Bill goodie bag, and there's a link. There's a link to it in the Amiga Bill goodie bag. It's coming up in October. You can submit like pixel artwork. You can submit music, photo. You can do photo retouching. I know Brother Bill's got the link, but if you look in the Amiga Bill goodie bag, I've been putting it in like the past several issues of the Amiga Bill goodie bag. The first page, if you look at the first page, I have all those links to like Patreon and all that stuff, and I have a link to Amiga Art Contest. There you go. See, Brother Bill's just on it. 10 Mark was supposed to come on today. I mean, we didn't have a plan, but I reached out to him and told him like, if he wants to come on, today's a good day. If he's watching, if he's watching and he hears me say it, he still can come on. Music in the pipe actually inspired by Hoffman. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, one more round. Nivrig, you've got me hooked. You've got me hooked, Nivrig. This is seriously the last round. Then we'll get on the CEO. It's so addicting, man. It's so addicting. Dr. Goggles, thank you so much for the follow, Dr. Goggles. Welcome to the stream. Dr. Goggles, I stream here on Twitch every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. Right now, we are playing a brand new Amiga game called Dodgy Rocks. We got the developer in the chat with us. This was ported to the Amiga at Amiga Ireland 2020. And it's a very addicting and fun game. We're totally gonna play this at the next like WOG party. We're totally playing this, whenever that may be. Whenever the next WOG meeting is, we're totally playing it. It's gonna be awesome. So how far did I get? I'm on wave 5. I wonder what my best is so far. Now I wonder if it's better. I wonder if it's better to play a defensive game or you just go for that multiplier. You know, boom. See, I went for that multiplier, but I almost got hit by the rock. Oh wait a minute there. I did the dash. Dr. Goggles, greetings from England. Nice, Dr. Goggles. I'm in New York, right outside New York City. So greetings to England from New York. We got a lot of great people from England and the UK in chat, by the way. Combos had to get the high score. Nice, dude. You're a PhD and goggles are your glasses. Very cool. Very cool, Dr. Goggles. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. All right. Dodgy Rocks. Awesome stuff, guys. Nivrig, please drop the link to where you can download this game. This is a free game. You can download it for free on Aminet. Nivrig made a nice site as well. You can also download it from itch.io and throw him some cash if you want to help support him make future Amiga games. This one's addictive. Very simple. Very fun, very addictive. I dig it. Oh, hey, I got a new power supply for my Amiga too. I'm loving it. Ooh, Nivrig just dropped an itch.io link with a special 50% off Amiga Bill special. Nivrig, thank you very much for that. Thank you, Nivrig. Great job, dude. Great job. I'm really glad I met you on Twitter and. Thank you for the game. It's really cool. I would play it longer. I just have so much to do today, and it's really addictive. I have to control myself. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. Congratulations on your game. Oh, that's cool. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to play it, Nivrig. It's really fun. Really fun. Sigerborn, yes, I need to do the nil. I need to do the nil on my map ROM. Sorry. Oh man, I'm just gonna have some noodles. My wife made me this amazing Asian vegan noodles thing. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say. It's delicious. Sorry about eating on stream. But if I don't finish it, she's gonna get really mad. She's like, I made you the noodles and you didn't finish it? Then I'm not gonna make you noodles anymore. You know what I'm saying? You gotta finish the noodles. I'm going to I'm just gonna put on a little music while I get in touch. I'm gonna make a transatlantic phone call, and I'm gonna try and get in touch with the president and CEO of Double Sided Games. Let's see. I should slurp the noodles. I can play it again before the end of the stream, Jiro. I can. Let's ring up. Let's ring the CEO. Let's go. Calling double-sided games. Double-sided games. Do you read us? There he is. There he is. Hold on here. Let me make sure the volume's up. Make sure we got. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Guessed it. Boom. There he is. Mic check 1 2. I hear you. As much as I love the Hoffman, that was a very easy connection, I have to say. Jeremy, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. What's up? I'm fine, and you?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic now that you're here. I haven't talked to you. Like, Jeremy is like a good friend of mine, man. We used to see each other at VCF East. We used to hang out at our friend Thierry's house in New Jersey all the time. And I miss you, man. So like, forget all the game stuff, man. I hope you and your family are doing awesome, dude. I miss you.
Yeah, we're okay. Don't worry. I'll be back in the US at some point for sure.
Good. Well, welcome to the stream. I know it just says guest in the window because this was a very last minute addition to the stream.
No,
but we are
worry.
We are with Retro Red Rum. Also, his name is Jeremy Marson. He is the president and CEO of Double Sided Games. Amazing games company making.
You gotta stop with that.
I love it. It's a thing, you know. Jeremy has got a new Amiga game coming out. Of course, he's the publisher, and there's some super talented people who are actually making the game. And a new demo was just released of the game, and it looks amazing. Jeremy, like, what are we gonna see today?
Okay, so Shadows of Sergoth has been something they have been working on for a long time, but originally it's a project I wanted to do, but I didn't have the skills to do it, of course. I'm only the publisher after all. So what happened is that I played that by complete randomness. I played that awesome Amstrad CPC game that was made by a French team, and I was baffled by the quality of the thing, and I think it's the best dungeon crawler ever made for the Amstrad, ever. So it was out in 2019, I think, or late 18. I'm not sure anymore, but still. So I thought, well, we should, why don't we try and do a 16-bit version of it, of course, on the Amiga. And so this is when I started chatting with Colin and Tenshu. The Raster Wizards, as they call themselves, and they were okay to do it. So we started working on it, and so Colin worked the most, I should say, because he's been working very hard on it for like the past at least 18 months. We're getting close to 2 years, I think, and it's a big challenge for him, not because he lacks skills, but because it's made in Amos, and Amos is really not made for this kind of huge projects, and he really pushed it really hard to the limits. So I'm really impressed by what it did, and impressed by the graphics done by Tenshu as well, and the music made by Mike. Yes, I was mentioning Mike Richmond earlier, so and he's here, and Colin is here, I think, as well.
Excellent. So, and I think we're gonna have the guys on.
We have a great. Yeah. And we added some, so I had some ideas for the particularities of that version for the Amiga, but Colin had also some great ideas that we added to the game, so it's a bit better than the Amstrad version in some ways.
Excellent. So this was an Amstrad game. Before I say that, yo, Spider MWA, thank you so much for the raid, Spider. You rock, dude. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome, Spider Raiders. And Brother Bill, can you give Spider a big old shout there? If you're just joining the stream, if you're just raiding from Spider, today is a wild stream. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Right now, we're talking to Jeremy, Retro Red Rum from Double Sided Games. They've got a hot new Amiga game coming out. The demo just dropped. It's called Chows of Sergoth. So the original game came out in 2019. It's not a classic game. It's a new game that you've ported to the Amiga. I know we've played some Black Dawn Rebirth. We had some of the developers on from Black Dawn Rebirth. We played Vegetables Deluxe on stream. some Hired Sword 2, which I love. I love the graphics in that game. I know Abbe de Morts is one of my favorites. I got the physical edition for my Commodore 64. So yeah, I got up on the screen right now. I got Double Sided Games. Go to doublesidegames.com, and amazing team of folks producing great games for Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga. So what platforms? And VIC-20, exactly. Awesome.
Yeah, we are making more. We are currently porting Hired Sword to the Atari ST, so that will be a new platform for us. And I've got plans for Amstrad games and some other platforms as well, French computers and stuff. And next year I will start publishing console games as well.
Ooh,
not
wow.
sure exactly when, but we'll start making, yeah. And I will try to stay in my off-track mindset, meaning that I will try to touch consoles that don't have many games. You know, I would love to do a Sega CD game, for example. But it's really hard. It's really hard to find someone that does Sega CD coding. So, you know, it's the challenge is more finding people, and I spend a lot of time chatting around with people on Twitter and trying to find people to help me with the projects.
Yeah, well, you do a great job. You pull together some really, really talented people, and every game that you guys have put out so much so far has just been awesome. Brother Bill says hello. He said Double-Sided Games is awesome. Brother Bill, also VCF East. He loves seeing Jeremy and his friends here. We have this amazing exhibit every year at VCF East with French and European computers. That's really, really cool, especially the Alice. I love me the Alice. And
Alice 90 something.
Yeah, it's a beautiful computer. So, all right, Jeremy, let's check it out. The one thing I didn't have planned, I didn't really have. Let's see, I didn't have. I can probably make this work. Let me just edit something really quick. I've got Shadows of Sergoth. Okay. Yeah, I have to put you. Instead of the VHS cam, let me just replace it really quick with you. I'm gonna do this on the fly.
I don't need. Okay, I don't need to be on. That's okay. I mean,
you're here. I can do this quick. I think. All right, so let me just add a video capture device. I'm gonna try it. Boom. I'm gonna add this sucker right here. Add existing. Boom. Hit OK. Perfect. There he is. I'm going to do this. Let's see, Jeremy. Can I do this? Can I do it? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be good. We got this, Jeremy. We got this. Now let's give you a little crop.
Okay.
I got crop you a little bit here. I think that'll be enough. Let's see. That is pretty good. I'm gonna turn myself off. Turn off the VHS cam. As much as I love you, VHS cam, just take a little chill pill. You'll be back in action in no time. And there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, it says VHS cam, but we know it's you, Jeremy. Awesome.
Yeah, don't worry.
Great stuff you're seeing now. Thank you, Jiro. I appreciate it. Richard Knight says, "Can I have a little retro red rum in the corner of my workbench screen?" That's hilarious. Yeah. Can I convert Jeremy to 16 colors? Of course I could. Not on the fly, but in theory I could. All right, let's. So I'm gonna reboot. So the game right now is on it's ADF files. So I'm gonna use my GoTech. I'm gonna reboot and use my GoTech.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the demo is only the ADFs, but as you mentioned in the article, the final version will get an installer.
Cool. But yeah, I mean,
PhD installer is already made and working, so that's we just decided to not put it in the demo version.
Nice. That makes sense. All right, so there we go. Okay, I gotta get my deal going there. I'll put this here for now. Okay. All right, Amiga volume up. Jeremy volume up. We're good to go. Sorry, overhead cam's a little sloppy there. I just kind of threw that in at the last second. But you can see everything. You can see my noodles, and you can see Captain John and the Amiga Sons.
Yeah.
I dig it. Captain John's the man. Yeah, right. Jared.
I couldn't watch your streams very often lately because we've been moving and stuff, and I see that your place has really grown.
I've been trying. There's the Raster Wizards. I've been trying to, step up my game a little bit, Jeremy. Keep improving the stream a little bit.
Yeah, you did. You did. Good job.
Thank you. Oh, it sounds nice. It sounds nice, Jeremy. Ooh, what's up, Rave Man? Nice.
Okay, so since you you don't have the issue with the speed, you can just you don't need to care about removing the animations.
Oh no, we're going maximum overdrive here, Jeremy. Oram, you want this game? It's so good. Brother Bill says again, double-sided games is awesome. Doublesidedgames.com, and he dropped the link to Shadows of Sergoth as well. I love the music. So
Thanks.
and the graphics are beautiful. So Colin Vell did the graphics, right?
No, Colin did the whole coding.
Oh, the coding. Who did the graphics?
Yeah, Tenshu.
Oh,
Tenshu
Tenshu.
did the graphics. Yeah, he's the one that did the graphics for Black Dawn and for Barbarian Plus also. And we are working on an amazing game for the Amiga. You can't even imagine. And it's coming next. And he's working. It's his ID and the graphics and everything is. Colin is working as well. So we have a very good team here.
Cool. So Colin says he did the code. Yep, Tenshu did the graphics. And who did the music? The music's beautiful. Was that Mike?
Mike did the music.
Nice. Yes, and Retro Gaming Denmark is asking if this is also on the CPC in English.
I think the CPC version is multilingual, so there's an English version, yes.
Cool. So here we are on the first page. First of all, I mean, how cool is it that the eyes of the skeleton follow the pointer? That is amazing. Oh, look, and when you come down to the bottom, he tries to touch you. He tries to touch you. Look at that.
But if you go over the menu, you will see his hand going up.
That's awesome. Oh, what's up, Pred Zeta? Oh, I see. He follows you.
The ice thing, if I remember well, was the ice thing. I think was a Colin ID. I'm not sure, but I think.
Cool. The intro music, yeah, exactly. Left Amiga plus A for multitasking. So unfortunately, Pred Zeta, my left Amiga keys is not working. So should I just start the game or should I go to options, Jeremy?
You can just start the game if you want, or just check out the story as you want.
Yeah, let's check out the story.
Story.
Why not? After many years of unrelenting war, the kingdom of Chrysandia is slowly healing its wounds. Peace has come once again, been restored, and all seems to believe that the enemy of old has been vanquished, having been magically purged from the collective memory. You, an unwary adventurer, have no knowledge of this dark period where evil and strange creatures put to fire and sword our beloved kingdom. But lately in the tavern of Galmorth around... it's going too fast. Well, there's some strange stories. Children and cattle vanish. Yikes. Never to be seen again. The stuff is not looking good. Oh, wow. Magically forgotten. For many months, you're in a dire situation. You try to assemble a party of adventurers of varied skills, but you find no one with the capability or the inclination to join your quest. Out of desperation, you seek the priests of the god of Kulan, and the powerful runes burned your body. Whoa, the runes... I lost it. It's too fast. I can't read it that fast.
Okay.
But it sounds like
okay.
it was a peaceful land at some point. I mean, it was lots of war, but it's been peaceful, and now bad things are happening. Children and cows are disappearing, and you got to figure out what's going on. Is that the sum of it?
Yeah, and Sergoth is that evil leash that is reigning in the castle, so you have to get rid of him. Just to sum up.
Excellent. Yeah, and Amiga is too fast for Amiga Bill. Exactly. My man, Amiga Love. Amiga Love, how much do you love those disc labels? Those Amiga 1000 disc labels. Rad, right?
So I must mention that my official testers for the game and for other games are Amiga Love is involved. Denmark is involved. My friend Olivier from Commodore 64 Mania, which is a French YouTube channel about Commodore 64, is involved. So we have many very good people
that's
testing
awesome.
the game.
Nice. Yeah, you got some great people testing the game. Yeah, that's why I'm behind the camera. I know. The burned ruins on the body remind you of the curse of Azor bonds. Oh, right on, Amiga Love. So check it out. So here's where we have our character selection. First default, we have a human male. His name is Theodoric, Good looking dude. The humans are renowned for their resourcefulness and capacity to adapt. This allows them to learn all sorts of skills from armory, archery, and the melee combat. Okay, so obviously each character's got different strengths and weaknesses.
Yes, yeah, they've got different skills and bonuses, so you can just it's a way of replaying the game with different sets of like difficulty. We can say that,
Right?
because you only play with one person.
It looks amazing. I mean, the music and the graphics are stunning. First of all, it's incredible. Amiga Love says it's been a pleasure and honor to work with such a talented team.
Oh, thanks, Amiga.
SW3 Pro said, played the demo until finished earlier. Where can I offer some feedback to help out? Just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat because we're all the developers of the game, well, a few of the developers of the game, and then Jeremy, the publisher, is on the stream right now. So, yeah, any feedback, go for it. Just drop it in the chat. So we have a male human, female human, a male elf. Excellent. A little less strength, but some good dexterity and some good mana.
Yeah.
Has a strong defensive game, a little defensive bonus.
Yes.
I like it.
The thing is, it doesn't play like any other role-playing game. You won't choose like a class or set of skills, because you can learn everything during the game. You can play only as a mage if you want, or only as a warrior as you want. So
you can stick that character.
So you have to choose. So you have to choose wisely at the beginning if you think you want to play more mage or more something else. And
I like the dwarf. He's pretty cool. DJ Billy Ness says he tested the game last night and reported to Colin Vell today. Incredible Amiga game. It's going to be a very addictive RPG. I dig it.
There's a very unique feature to that version, Amiga version. I've asked Colin to do. I was a bit worried because I know it was a big thing to do, but I've asked him to create a level editor so that the community can create its own levels and play the game again and again with their own levels. And he did a great job on this one. We have a superb editor, so anyone can create new levels for the game.
Wow, that's pretty cool that you can just make your own levels. And yeah, I definitely see. I think you're right, Beak Nuke. There's definitely some Lord of the Rings vibes. The orcs, we got orcs. We got the guy with the big red beard reminded me of the character. It's pretty cool. And then we got Lizard Man too. Nice. He's cool. I like him. The Lizard Man are a race of reptilian humanoids. Venom resist. You can resist the venom by 30%. Nice.
Yeah.
And
by default,
Jar Jar Binks.
I suggest that you take for the not for the demo. That's not really. But in the first levels, there are like many poisonous enemies. So having venom protection can be a good idea, but you play as you want.
I'll take the reptilian. I like it, and we'll take some conspiracy theories along with us too. Ooh, nice. Milo Loves Chocolate, Amiga Bill VIP, just picked up Black Dawn Rebirth from Double Sided Games. You will not be disappointed, Milo. It's a great game. So SW3 Pro said he found it tricky to use certain items intuitively compared to other dungeon crawlers. Using a key requires equipping the hand, then pressing the keyhole. Would clicking the keyhole with the key itself be possible?
We know about that, and we are working on this. It's because we replicated the exact Amstrad game, which was only playable with the keyboard. And the difference is that the Amiga version, of course, has the mouse. So we had to change the way it's behaving. And the game is almost finished, but we are still, putting some changes to it. So. Got it.
DJ Ness says, atmospheric graphics, gameplay, music, all awesome and very well made. Great work from Double Sided Games team. And then exactly, yes, I know. So Beak Nuke, there will be a hard drive installable version. Right now, I just have a DF0 GoTech I'm working off of. Yeah. But you know what? To be honest, there's not that much disk swapping from the little bit that I did.
No, and the game won't be more than 3 discs, so you don't have to worry about this.
Of course, I did play it in FSUE as well, but gotta play it on the real deal. Oh, man, the music's so
I see
good.
that Predesda says he has installed the game on HDD. Yeah, you can do it by hand, but the official installer will be there anyways.
Yeah. So first of all, what I'm seeing here, I love. Again, the graphics are gorgeous. I see we must have a health meter here, right? The heart's the health. The blue is our potion.
Yes.
This is our
Yes.
character.
No, blue is the mana for the
mana.
for the oh sorry, I forget the words in English now. For casting spells. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, cool. Here's our data for our character. That's where we can equip various things. Here's movement. I do like to use the keyboard, as I learned when I was playing. I think Black Dawn Rebirth. Yeah, the keyboard is a great way to do it.
Yeah. Yes, I forgot to show you something in the menu, but that's fine. You have the default setting. You can choose between the Amstrad setting, keyboard setting, or the modern Amiga setting, and you can use a WASD like on a modern FPS to move around if you want.
I'm definitely going keyboard.
It'll be easier for you.
Yeah, the keyboard's great. I mean, the compass is great. Is that a pause button? The ZZ?
Sorry, what?
Is that the ZZ is a pause button? I imagine.
Yeah, no, it's for sleeping.
Oh, in the game, got it.
You need to rest your character.
And then I mean the map is so good.
And if you click on, so you see you have. Yeah, you can click on it if you want and make it big.
Click on what? The map?
Yes, on the map, on the mini map, and you will see it full screen.
That is so cool. What's up, Mr. Tongue? How's it going, Mr. Tongue? Let me just catch up a little bit on the chat here. I know someone had a comment who was playtesting it, but why can't I scroll back? Oh, he was unable to move while the door animations were opening and closing. The Terrafin says amazing production value. I wouldn't have guessed it's Amos. It is amazing.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Can you do tooltips?
Yeah, I think we could ask the question to call in about the door movement, the fact that you can move when the doors are opening and closing. I think it's maybe a limitation of Amos.
Got you.
The fact that too much is going on and you can't do much more at the same time. So if you check on the wall on the right, there's a little note that you can read.
Fly, you fools.
Also, if you click on click on the bottom line where you see the text, and you will see all the latest things that happened.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
Yeah. So if you miss something, because sometimes you've got events happening. If you miss them, you can just click there and see them what happened just before.
Now, is there an action keyboard command too, or should I click on it with the mouse? Like, I just pulled the lever to open the door.
Yeah, but don't forget to pick up there was a dagger on the ground and you missed it.
Oh, I missed the dagger? How did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. There it is. Yep.
So you can just grab it and put it in your hand. So you see when an item is on the ground, it's showing on the bottom right corner of your character, but you can just pick it up and put it in the hand. You see the only one that is not grayed out is like the right hand.
Got it.
The right hand on the left.
Yep, got it. It's really nice.
So the square that is on the bottom right of your character is the one that shows what's on the ground just in front of you. It's inherited from the Amstrad version where you had to pick up stuff with the keyboard, and you had to move to that square and pick it up.
Got it. Oh, Colin said I can use the space bar. Got it. So I see. I have the dagger though, or I have it in my left hand, and because I still see one on the ground.
Yeah, no, it's not in your left hand there. It's you need to put it on your right hand. So you pick.
On the right hand.
Yeah, pick it up. That square on the bottom right is for the ground stuff. And you put it on the right hand.
Got it. I thought this one was
right
the hand.
That is on the left. Yeah.
Got it. I thought this was the hand.
Yeah.
No, got it. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
So if you press space or if you click in the middle of the screen where there's a sword appearing, this is how you attack monsters.
Got it. They said that they're saying you may work on the magic arrow. I haven't gotten that far yet. You're getting some good feedback.
No. Yeah. I'm trying to concentrate on what you're doing.
Sure. Yeah, I just sliced up that tapestry. The demonic tapestry.
Yeah. So the tapestry was on the Amstrad version a quest. You had to slash 20 of them, I think, in the whole game, and you got some I think vitality bonus or something in the end if you do that. But Colin decided to make it a place also to replenish your mana. So if you don't have enough mana anymore, you can just smash a tapestry and get your mana back.
Got it. What's up, Moloch? Great to see you again, Moloch. So what's I'm not like a huge dungeon crawler player. Is there a good strategy like right now? I'm just kind of like walking around. I'm trying to like build the map from the ground up. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to veer too far in one direction.
You know, just explore. And anyway, the game is made so that at some point you will get stuck and you will only have one way to go forward. So you just go around and you will see, you know, ends, and you will see that in such and such areas you can do more than what you just did. So you will just get it.
I love how it fills in the map.
If
That's
you want the
so
map to,
cool.
Yeah, it's like a fog of war.
They're asking, does the full game have any wall buttons or secret buttons?
Yes, it's getting more complex as you go further into the games. You've got teleporters, you've got fake walls, you've got fake holes in the ground, fake holes in the ceiling. And you've got riddles in some places. You've got like levers to just drop down in a certain order. You've got different. It's more puzzle oriented than some other dungeon crawlers.
Got it. Pred Zeta says he doesn't care about decreasing food and water, just sleep and replenish energy, stamina.
Yes.
So I'm looking at the map.
That's one of the things that.
The music is so good. I see lots of levers here, but I don't want to open any of these doors yet. I don't want to veer too far. I want to like build my map.
Yeah, open the door.
All right.
Open the doors. Don't worry. Those places are just one like small room, and you will find stuff there and
cool.
Enemies. Sometimes.
Whoops.
Not every time, but sometimes. You see, so there's something on the ground here.
A book of spells.
Book of spells. So, yeah. So this is the book. They will let you cast spells, obviously. So you can put it in your inventory if you want, but you will need to use it soon. And I will show you how to use it if you want.
Cool. Colin Vell says, music by the amazing Mike Richmond. I agree. The music is so good.
Yes. Who? Yeah, Mike is the one.
Mike's the man.
So if you
also
want,
creator of Vegetables Deluxe.
Yeah, yes, and the music for Black Dawn and more to come.
The animations are super
is asking how many. Sweepo is asking how many levels. So the original Amstrad games had 16 levels, and we ramped it up to 20 on this one.
Oh, so you added levels. Excellent.
And also there are more enemies that there are like I think 3 or 4 more enemies than there were in the Amstrad version. Because I had a long chat with the guys that did the Amstrad version, and they were very frustrated by the limitations of memory they had. So they couldn't add music, and they couldn't add more levels and more enemies. So they are pleased to see it coming up to life in another way. Oh yeah, so just
got him.
Click in the middle where it becomes yeah.
I killed the bat, and I got +5. Nice. That was fun. I love the little animations, like when you move, are super smooth and super cool. I dig it.
Yeah, but you need this is the thing that where you need an 030 is best to do that.
Yeah, I'm rocking an 030 and an 030. I got the Indivision, not the Indivision, the iComp, ACA 1233N. There's 4. Colin Vella says there's 4 enemy types.
Yes.
Mike regenerates every 3 years. It's looking amazing, guys. It's so good. SW3PO, I agree. This is a wonderful game. Now, like Jeremy, like dungeon crawlers aren't normally my normal cup of tea, but this one I can get into.
Yeah.
I can really get into this, and to be honest, like the music and the graphics are like sucking me right in. I mean, it's just bringing me right into it. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm really pleased that the guys did a great job of making the game really have the same ambience as the Amstrad version, which was really deprived of sounds and everything, but there was an ambience to the game, and they made it back on the Amiga version, so that's really cool.
Oh yeah, it's really good. I just killed another bat. Look out, bats! Yo, I'm your worst nightmare, bro. Killing all the bats.
Yeah.
And
I'm really looking forward to people making new levels for the game. So I'm thinking of building like a small community extension to my website where people could like just drop their files with more levels and stuff like that. I'm not sure it will be done very quickly, but I will try and work on it so it can happen.
Pred says he needs a little more juice than 030 for some of the animations, and SW3PO says holding down the keyboard for longer makes your movement faster. Interesting. That's a good tip. Thank you. So far the animations are butter on my machine. Butter. It is hard to believe this is Amos.
I think you need more than 030.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it's taking it's not as optimized as if the code was done in assembly.
Right.
So this is a vest, so you can just wear it and you will see your defense. Yeah, your defense went up a point.
Nice. I'm into it. I'm into it, Jeremy. This is a dungeon crawler I could get into. This is cool, and I love this map feature. It's so good.
Check out your map now. Just open the big map and you will see that you've done like all the right part of the map is already done. So you can do you see the H in the middle?
Yep.
You have the exact same set of 6 rooms on the other side, so you can do that.
Love it.
And
this is so cool.
you will pick up a new spell on the other side of the map. And then you can go forward and.
Oh, hold on. I think I see some food. I think I see some turkey. Oh, a chicken leg. Yeah, I want some food.
There's a chicken leg, a turkey, or chicken leg, whatever, turkey. Yeah.
So this square down here, the empty one that doesn't point to anything on your body, is that the ground? What is that?
It's only what's on the ground in front of you. It's for if you want to play it fully with the keyboard, you can use that spot. But I'm sure like almost everybody will play with a mouse anyway.
Oh, Colin Vela says you can click on the mannequin on the right to see the character profile. Oh, cool.
Yes. Yeah,
nice.
We can do that. That's right.
Nice one, Colin. Thank you for that tip.
This is how you track. This is how you track your protections against, poison, electricity, fire, and everything. And this is also how you track your experience points in your levels. And you see those little squares on the top, blue squares just above the viewport?
Yep, I see them.
So this is where your active protections will appear when you drink like a special potion, to protect you for something. Don't go forward. Oh, you can try.
No, I'm not going to the hole. Don't worry. I see that trap. You graph paper. I'm to be honest, because I'm not a hardcore dungeon crawler guy. I'm very happy with the map feature. I don't want graph paper.
Yeah.
I understand and respect the classic dungeon crawler, but I'm this. To be honest, I wouldn't. This is my kind of dungeon crawler. I like it. I like the map a lot. All right, let's. Whoa, he hit me, the little rascal. I couldn't tell he was that close.
Yeah.
There we go. We got him. Excellent. Got him. I took a hit though. SW3PO is asking estimated release date.
Should be at the end of the year. I'm hoping to open pre-orders in November. Maybe before, but we'll see. Depends on the tests and the bug fixing and everything. But to be honest, Colin did such a great job that we can't find bugs yet. So
Nice.
it would be more like fixing like level logic or maybe puzzle logic or stuff like that. I think we found a few bugs, but really not that much.
I like playing with the keyboard, to be honest. I like it. Yeah, and Colin says if I want to eat the chicken, I can like click on the chicken and then put it on his face and he'll eat it.
Yes, exactly.
On the floor you see an antidote. So what if I want to pick up the antidote without the mouse? Do I just hit spacebar? No.
Just I don't remember the shortcut for this one, but just
I picked it up with the mouse.
you can just
no problemo.
Yeah.
Little KBM.
Maybe Colin remembers the shortcut. I don't. You can see the shortcuts, all the keyboard assignments in the menu at the beginning.
Jiro's asking, can the weapons break?
No, they can't.
Nice.
So Colin says you can press. Colin says you can press L.
R. Okay, cool. Bill Lang is sitting there with graph paper mapping a dungeon soon to be released on the Apple II. Nice. You can press. So we said that's I or is that L?
L. I think it's L.
Oh, Predsea said there's a level editor on the disc as well. That's very, very cool. Oh, I got you, Amiga 1200 gamer. No, and I totally understand. Like, if I was like an old school dungeon crawler guy, I probably would want to do the graph paper too. But I'm just I'm a lightweight. I'm a lightweight crawler. Now, when do I start smacking this guy? Like, I don't know when he's in range, but I just fire and forget. Oh, he dropped an apple. Thank you.
It needs to, it needs to be in the square in front of you.
So I can pick it up and put it there. Got it. Cool. Got myself an apple. An apple day keeps the vampires away. That's what I've heard. Apparently not, because he just gave me the apple. The weapons don't break.
Hi guys.
My character obviously eats with his mouth open close to the mic. You know what, Amiga love. I for inventory. Can you turn off the in-game music?
I'm sorry.
Is it possible to turn off the music?
Yes, from the main menu.
Good questions, SW3Po. Thorough questions. I like it. Oh, we on the floor. You see magic arrow. Oh, really? It looks like a scroll to me, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a new spell. So I can show you to learn it, because you need to learn the spells. So just if you take your spell book and equip it in your hand, so you have to remove the dagger first.
Remove the dagger.
Remove the dagger from your hand, because the spell book is a two-handed weapon. And
Colin,
then you put the spell book in.
Got you. No, Colin says there's a master volume for audio, but we'll probably split it into music and sound effects. Yo, Ganoli, Ganoli, I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing a brand new Amiga game, a demo of a brand new Amiga game called Shadows of Sergoth, and we are with Jeremy. He is the owner of Double Sided Games. He is the publisher, and two of the developers, Richmond Mike and Colin Vella. Richard Mike did the music, and Colin Vella did the coding there in chat. And they're gonna come on my stream when the game goes into pre-order, or when it comes out, whenever you guys want. This is just a little taste. Jeremy and I didn't even plan this out, man. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna play a demo, and Jeremy's like, awesome. I'm like, do you want to come on? I'm like, yeah, let's go, baby. Here we go. Open this up. I'm digging this.
Do you want me to show you how to learn the spell?
Yes, I want to learn the spell. I want some daggers.
Okay.
I mean arrows.
So just if you don't have any fighting to do, just remove the dagger from the hand and put it in your inventory, and then just place the spell book in the same spot as the dagger. The spell book is a two-handed weapon, so this is why you need to do this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the other hand, sorry. Yeah. And now you can see that on the left, the small book below the ZZ, or the ZZ for you, is just lit up. And if you click on it, you can see the contents of this.
Whoops! Oh, I picked up the magic arrow. Where the ZZ? I'm looking for the ZZ. Oh, that's.
No,
I see it. I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, select the spell.
And then you see, so that's your spell book. And if you click now on the little parchment on the bottom right, you can see it's like blinking.
Yep.
Yeah, you will learn a new spell.
Oh, look at that. Now I've got the magic arrow.
Okay, so if you select one or the other, like the heal spell or the magic arrow spell, you will see that in your right hand, the new spell will come on.
Should I heal myself? Should I do the healing spell?
If you want to. So you just quit the magic book, spell book, sorry, and just press space.
Oh, there we go. Nice. I'm healed. Great.
Because now it's like an attack. It's like replacing the dagger. So if you put your cursor in the middle of the viewport, you will see it became a book. It's not a sword anymore.
Yes, I see that. Good question. Is there a hunger stat somewhere? Because there's food.
So No, the food is only to get more HP if you lose them, with fighting or something.
Got it. And Jiro's asking, is it necessary to get all the objects to finish the game, or are there some that you don't need to finish the game?
Necessary to get all the objects to finish the game? What does he mean by objects?
I think all the things as you're walking around the different objects, is it in order to finish the game, do you have to collect all the objects, or can you finish the game without collecting everything?
Well, if you don't, in some cases, yes. For example, the magic arrow is necessary to finish the first level. You can't do without. But if you will get it, you will see that you need that at some point. You will understand if you're used to dungeon crawlers, you will get it, and you will, explore more and get it, and that will be fine.
Got it.
So it's pretty much easy in general. It's there won't be any points where you will be stuck by something. There are a lot of riddles. The riddles will make you stuck maybe at some point.
Got it.
But at least you will know you are stuck because of a riddle and not because of something else.
Awesome. So Jeremy, time flies when you are having fun. It's already 5 o'clock my time. I need to finish the stream by 5:30 because I have a picnic to go to at 6 p.m. So
no worries.
Is there anything? This is awesome. Is there anything that I should do? Like any major things I should do before we wrap this up?
Really, no. We've seen everything. I think. Anyways, anyone can download the demo and try it by themselves. I just wanted to mention, like we said, that the game is, will be available for pre-order like at the end of October, maybe, or something like that, or November. I'm not sure yet, but if you just follow the social media for double-sided games, you will be notified anyway. And there will be a box version as usual, and with floppies inside, and the digital version as usual.
That is awesome. Dude, yeah, exactly, Locust. Colin wants me to, Mandala, this is amazing. Colin wants me to solve the first puzzle.
Okay, so just get back, I will tell you where to go.
Okay.
Just go down, go south, sorry. And go back to the H, you remember the big H on the map?
Yep, and there's a big hole there.
Yeah, where you found the hole, exactly.
This is so cool.
So you will see how the first wheel.
I need to open up the map. I need to get my orientation back. Okay, I'm on point. I'm on point, baby.
East. Yeah.
I'm in the driver's seat here. Wow, Pred says 500 downloads already for your demo. Jeremy, should I put this in the goodie bag, or do you want to make sure the download count stays high? I don't want to take any download counts away from you. Is it okay if I put it in the goodie bag?
Well,
or
if you point
just the link?
to the link to my...
I'll just point to the link so you can get
just the link
hits.
to the article on my website, and I will get the count.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I won't include it. All right.
So,
boom.
what do you think you should do? What do you think you should do in the game?
What do I think I should do?
Not that.
Oh, I went down the hole on purpose.
Okay, so you can leave the hole if you want. Just go around.
With this.
And you will be will be zapped away.
Oh,
from
cool.
here.
That was
It's a
cool.
teleporter.
I liked jumping down the hole.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. All right, so how do I
Shouldn't-
jump over the hole?
So you see, there's a button in the end. So how do you think you can reach the button?
How do I? Well, okay. Either I go around.
If you could shoot an arrow, for example.
Ah, wow. That sounds like a great idea.
That's a classic dungeon crawler move. To be honest, so you just select the arrow spell and shoot it with a space bar. Or
Now it shows the book.
click on the middle of the
It
screen.
shows the spell book, so obviously the arrow is my
Yes,
spell.
click.
So
Yeah, it's an attack. It's like an attack. So click the book. Click on the book in the middle. Yeah.
nice. The floor trembles as the maze changes, and there we solved the first puzzle. That is cool. Yo, hold on. Amiga love. Take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, my man. It's awesome. Burrs Mog. This is called Shadows of Sergoth. It is a new game coming out from Double Sided Games. I'm chatting with Jeremy, who is the owner of Double Sided Games. He's the publisher, and we also have Colin Vell, the programmer, in chat, as well as Mike Richmond, who did the amazing music as well. We're gonna do a proper Shadows of Sergoth stream when it comes to pre-order, when it comes out. This was just an unexpected and very pleasant surprise guest on the stream. Jeremy's and oh, we got a bat again. We got a bat. The bat ran away. The bat saw that I am the bat killer, and he's just like, I'm out of here. Wait a minute, there. I got him with the arrow. Get him with the arrow. Got him. Nice. That is awesome. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, Mondal says the nefarious dungeon designers, they always think of ways to get you to use arrows and avert traps. Hilarious. Jiro says thanks to Jeremy and all the info you gave today. This is very unexpected. Yeah.
No worries, no. I've got plenty more games for you to stream, and we can chat about.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna do it again when this becomes like a proper release, so we can get you guys as many sales as possible. Let me go to the desktop here, Jeremy. So this is doublesidedgames.com. You can copy the link here. Boom, I'm dropping the link into the chat right now. If I click, if I click on Shadows of Sergoth, boom, here's the demo. So, and you can download it right here. 511 downloads. Look at that, 511 downloads. I'm gonna drop the download link into the chat right now. I'm not gonna put it in the goodie bag. The link only to the goodie bags. We want that 511 number to get really big for these guys, because Double Side Games are a super great group of people. Jeremy's the best in the biz. And whoops, wrong. I clicked wrong. Sorry, Jeremy. I got too many scenes here, Jeremy. Wait, where's my guest?
Don't worry.
There we go. I figured it out. I should rest. Press ZZ. You want? All right, I'll do that real quick. I'll do that. Oram is saying, does the arrow spell run out, or is it unlimited? Good question, Oram. Jeremy, did you hear that question? Does the spell run out? The arrow spell.
Oh, I lost you for a second.
He was
What
asking,
did he say?
does the arrow spell go away, or is it unlimited? Does it run out, or is it unlimited?
No, it's as long as it's written in your spellbook, you get it forever. You just need to get mana, of course, to cast it.
It just consumes mana. SW3Po says, will there be any more boxes for Black Dawn Rebirth?
That's a big question. So many people have asked me that, but the thing is, I need to produce at least 50 to make it, worth producing. It's hard to be sure to find 50 people to buy it. So I will see. I just reopened because not everybody knows, but I just closed I was in Canada before. I closed the company in Canada. I just reopened in France, and I need to get my things back together.
Sure.
And I still. You know what, Bill? I still didn't get my stuff from Canada. All my stuff from the move.
It's
probably
probably
still
on a boat.
Stuck in Canada.
Oh my gosh!
It's in a container on the Montreal port, and there's a strike there.
Oh.
So all my collection, all my Amigas, all my hundreds of Amiga games, and everything is in there. I'm just.
Oh my god! You must be sweating it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
Awful.
It'll be alright.
So,
That's terrible.
what I meant is all my Yeah, I mean all the gear for double-sided games and everything is in there also as well. So I'm a bit stuck for now. So I'm waiting for things to go back together.
I can't even imagine what that feels like. To have your entire life sitting there in a container trying to get out of the country. That must be awful. It took Retro Tributi, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I sent some gifts to my godson and his brother in Poland, and it took like 3 months to get there. It's crazy.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, things are rough right now. Dude, Jeremy, that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm sorry it was so brief. I'm sorry, but we got a little taste.
Don't worry.
I think that was great. The game looks amazing, dude. So that's Shadows of Sergoth.
Thanks.
It's a new game coming out for the Amiga. You can download the demo. I'm playing the demo right from the website right now. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. Pre-orders will start in November, you're saying, Jeremy? Probably around November?
Yeah, if I can do it before, I will. But it's only depending on all my stuff, and I have to find new suppliers for paper boxes and everything because I can't work with the ones that I used to be in Canada. So it's a whole process, like starting from ground up. So.
Unbelievable. I can't even imagine what that's like, man. Jeremy, well, I mean, if there's any way I could help, let me know. But
No,
there's nothing I can
okay.
do. Except stream your games. I'll keep
That's
doing
okay.
that.
Don't worry.
You're
That's
welcome,
okay.
Mike and Colin. You're welcome. Appreciate the work you guys did on this very, very much. The game looks incredible. Oram, oh yeah, oh man, it was stuck in New York Customs for weeks. I hear you, Oram. Dude, my Hoffman album was stuck there for a long time too. SW3Po asked some really great questions today, and he can't wait for the game. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome, dude. I can't wait, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Nice shirt, by the way, VCFE shirt. Take it.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Jeremy. This is gonna be amazing.
I'm sure it's going to be, and the game is great. So I'm really, really pleased with the result.
Everything you've put out has just been so much fun. Like all your games are top notch. Your teams are awesome, and the games that you choose to put out are awesome. So I know like the double-sided games brand certainly carries a lot of prestige with it in my eyes. So this one is no different at all, man. So congrats to you and Mike and Tenchu and Colin. This is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. And I love the map. I'm so excited. I can actually play this one. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Oram's ready for the pre-order.
I might be able to put a cloth map like I did for the other RPGs in this one, but I'm not sure yet. But I will try.
That's a nice touch. Or some graph paper.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Nice. Awesome, Jeremy. Yo, Boida, thank you so much for the follow, Boida. Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting ready to wrap things up, Boida. So, but this has been a crazy stream. It's been awesome, man. We got Jeremy from Double-Sided Games on showing us Shadows of Sergoth. We played amazing new game from Nivering. Like, it's so cool. It came out of Amiga Ireland. I'm psyched, man. Mandala. Cheers, Mandala. See you next week, my man. We didn't get to everything today, Jeremy. I might have to do a midweek surprise stream. Maybe that's on the table. We'll see.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
If I may, I will just like to say to everyone that I'm also streaming. So if you want to join and follow me, you're welcome. Because I stream in French, but if someone jumps in and is talks English, I can switch to English at any point. So that's no problem.
There you go. Brother Bill is on it. He just shouted you out. Jeremy on Twitch is Retro Red Rum. So I highly recommend you go follow him. He's a great streamer and a great friend. Does lots of really interesting stuff. I mean, freaking Double-Sided Games is awesome, dude.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nivrig, sorry. Yes, it's going to be preserved. It'll be preserved both here on Twitch as well as YouTube. What I'll do, Nivrig, is I'll send you a link. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll send you a link directly to the Dodgy Rocks part. It'll be like a timestamp right to the Dodgy Rocks part. Right on. Nice. Thank you, F. Kirsch. Thank you so much for the follow, F. Kirsch. Jeremy, thanks so much for coming on, dude. We'll have you back on and do like a proper interview.
Thanks, Bill.
That was a last minute thing, but thanks so much for coming on. It was really cool.
Worry.
The game is awesome, dude. It was awesome.
Thanks.
Hey, give my best to you and your family. Wishing you guys all the best, and I hope you get your stuff soon.
Yeah, I will do. Yes, I will do.
Okay, take care, Jeremy. Peace.
Well, I will talk to you later on. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Ciao.
We have a lot to catch up on.
Yes. See you
later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Jeremy. Thank you. Awesome stuff, guys. Freaking Shadows of Sergoth. That's amazing. So, thank you. Retro Gaming Denmark, you're too kind. You're too kind. There's one, so let's see, what didn't we get to today? Let me just take a look. Let me look at my list. I'm not done with the stream yet. I'm not done with the stream yet. What time is it? 5:10. It's tight. It's tight. It's tight. Oh man, I know. I wonder if Bill Lang is still here. I wonder if Bill Lang is still here. I don't know. I don't know if I can get this Atari 400 working with the RF, but maybe we can just turn it on. Maybe we can just turn it on. 20 minutes, Milo? Yeah. Yeah, Milo. Yeah. Let me reboot here. Hold on. Let me reboot. We didn't get to let me see. I have to shoot a music video this week. I'm shooting it early in the week though, so maybe I'll do a midweek stream. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if Bill Lang is still here, but I feel Bill Lang is all right. Bill Lang is here. Let's try. Let's at least try to get this 400 turned on. Let's turn it on. Shadows of Sergoth looks great if only I had an Amiga. Bill Lang dropping the hint. Bill Lang dropping the hint in chat. Bill Lang is also hosts Westchester Amiga User Group. I'm gonna try and get Bill an Amiga. I'm gonna try really, really hard. right now, Bill, like I do have an extra Amiga 500. I want to get into the right hands. It's just that's not working, dude. I don't want to give you like a broken Amiga. You know, I got an extra 500. I don't want it to be, you know, I don't want to give you some broken business. If I fix it, I'll give it to you. Yeah, I think we need to try it, Ari. Let me turn on some music. Am I making a cameo in the music video? No, no, I'm not. Thanks, SW Pro. My main camera, the one you're looking at now, is a Canon C300, the original Canon C300. Smash 80, you want to spare 1200? We're gonna fire it up. Guys. Let me just reboot here. Hold on. We didn't get to the two. We didn't get the Erox game. We didn't get to the other one, the one with the frog. We didn't get to the frog game. Maybe I'll do a midweek scene. You'll see. Yeah, Acmafin. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. I'm just gonna turn on some music and we'll fire. I'm gonna try it. Here's the problem, guys. The Atari 400 has only got RF out. So what I'm gonna do, the way my workaround is that I got this VCR, so I'm gonna plug the RF into the VCR and then take the composite output. I don't know if it's gonna work. But we can try. I know it powers on. I need some music. In order to do this, I need some music. Can't do this without music. Let me take this apart. I need to run some power. Hold on, look, here we go. Here's some music. Of course we're gonna go on Hoffman. We're gonna stick with the Hoffman. Fire up the Hippo player. I really like the Citrix and Hoffman joint. It's so good. Calm Before the Storm. I think that sounds good. Calm Before the Storm. Let's try this out. All right. I need to run power. Just enjoy the wide shot while I'm running power and stuff. The Retro Gaming Network said the 400 can easily be modded for S video. That's what I need to do. I get the power. Ooh, thank you 48K RAM. The Brewing Academy. Nice, dude. So the interesting thing here is like the output on it is still a composite cable. It's still a composite cable, so I got an adapter. Where's my overhead cam? Overhead cam. See, it's still composite. So I got an adapter that'll go composite to the coaxial. Overhead cam's gonna get an upgrade too, by the way. I can't stand this lack of focus. You would never make it as a focus puller overhead cam. So we got power to the 400. We got the output of the 400 going into the VCR. Now I just need to get the output of the VCR going to you guys. So I'm actually going to disconnect. The fastest way for me to do this is to disconnect VHS cam. So I'm going to disconnect VHS cam. Alright. I know that's the wrong monitor, but there's VHS cam full screen. We'll see guys. We'll see if this works. The tricky thing is I don't have the remote control for this VCR. I'm just gonna pop the tape in. Just to get it, engage it. Let's just see if we got a picture. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I think it's working. You love improvised tests and streams? Nice, dude. This is actually one of my films from film school. But we have picture. We have picture. Channel 2 it says. I'm gonna switch to the channel 3. Alright, we're on channel 3, guys. You love the dual monitor setup? Yeah, I know, Brother Bill. It was my thing. Don't you need Retro Red ROM? I do have a basic cartridge, but I think it'll just come up as a memo. Go Gadget Atari. Let's turn it on. Let's turn it on and see. Oh baby! Woo! The 400 works, baby. Yeah! I am so freaking pumped. I am so pumped. Let me see. How can I do this? Let me just think about something here, guys. Can I add myself on here? Let me see. Let me just add myself real quick. Yo, Brother Bill, I sure do have a game cartridge ready, baby. I do have a game cartridge. Check it out. Oh, baby, I am so pumped right now. You guys have no idea. Let me show you what Bill Lang gave us. Let me go to overhead cam, the camera that can't focus. Oh man, I just want to do a whole nother stream right now. Bill Lang gave me the best Atari, you know, it gave me Pac-Man. The best version of Pac-Man ever was on the Atari 8-bit. There we go. Boom. The classic, the reason why the Atari 400 has got a keyboard, Star Raiders, one of my all-time favorite classic games. And we got a basic cartridge. Now, of course, I have all my old Atari stuff as well. This is just what Bill Lang gave me. But check it out. Look what else we got. Look what else we got real quick. Fred Seda. I'm sorry, Fred Seda. Dude, look at this. This is amazing. We got the Pac-Man manual. Dude, the freaking Star Raiders manual. How awesome is that? Holy crap. We got the Atari 400 basic reference manual. Rad. The Atari home computer product catalog. Dude, this is awesome. Bill Lang, you're the best. This computer was headed for the garbage. It was headed for the garbage, and Bill Lang gave it to me. That is awesome. Oh, man. Milo's chocolate. I should do a midweek stream. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, you caught him, Brother Bill? I know. I'm sorry, Pred State. I hope you still like me. I mean, how can you not like the Atari? I mean, how can you not like? I get it. Like, I get it with the. Oops. I get it with the ST and all, but how can you not love the spirit of J Miner? I mean, come on now. I get it. You know, some people root for sports teams, so as soon as like the player leaves the team, they're like dead to them. But I'm a people person. I don't care about the corporate branding. I care about the people involved in the creation of the machine. This sucker's got J Miner and Joe DeCure's DNA in it. I mean, come on. Yeah, 48K RAM. I need to learn about Star Raiders. I haven't played it in a long time. Yeah, Retro Red Realm. Yes, it is definitely the best non-arcade version of Pac-Man. I agree. Let's play it. I need to turn off the Amiga because I'm not going to disconnect the joystick. You know, I'm not going to disconnect the joystick with the power on. Let me dude, I can just I'm gonna take them away. Thank you for your services, Amiga. Dude, this 1200 rocked it out today. Oh, I have to be very careful here with the GoTech. I'm gonna mount this GoTech inside. I just be very careful. Very careful. Very careful. Kiss you. Thank you, Amiga. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for your services. Very good. Okay, it's safe. Amiga is safe on the couch. Let's bring this sucker over. What's going on here? It's stuck. The VHS. Okay, here we go. Here's the 400. Nice. I'm gonna turn off the 400 as well. Now this is proper because this Wyco bat is the actual joystick I used to use on my Atari 800. So yeah, I'm psyched. This is awesome. Plug in sucker in. Yeah. Open this up. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Here's the only thing is I'm not set up. I'm not set up. I can't see the game as I play it without a delay. So I'm not really going to be able to play it, but we'll be able to fire it up. Atari Bill in the house. Let's see. I don't have like a VHS. I can't see it. You know, I'm seeing it on my streaming software, so I'm not really going to be able to play it that well, but let's fire it up. Nice. The Atari 400 looks awesome, right? I am leg. It's really cool. If I hit start. Yeah, you know what? I'm not set up for sound either. I apologize for that. But look at that. It's working. Woo! Oh yeah. And you know what? Let's be honest. For RF, it doesn't look that bad. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look that bad for RF, to be honest. It looks awesome, right, Ash? Oh yeah, dude, I know. Locust, I gotta get to the picnic. Otherwise, wife device is never gonna let me stream again. I got really good hummus waiting for me at the picnic too. I'm not gonna lie, I got some good hummus waiting. Yeah, I know. Andy Beeston, I have unfinished noodles and I'm gonna be late for the picnic. I'm in trouble, Andy Beeston. I am in trouble. But it works. This is awesome. Let me just do the overhead cam one more time. Look at that. Look at that beauty. The 400 lives. Bill Lang, you rock, dude. Bill, thank you so much. Thank you, Bill Lang. I promise I will do right. I will do right by the Atari 400. Let me fire up at some songs. We are going to go out with some tunes, and then we'll raid someone. We'll raid someone awesome. Let me just get to my Amiga here. Where are my mods at? I'm not used to playing them off the PC. Mr. Cola, yo, Josh Gustman, F. Kirsch, thank you for the follow. Mr. Cola, thank you so much for the raid. Mr. Cola, check it out. Mr. Cola, unfortunately, I'm just finishing the stream, but I just got an Amiga 400. I'm about to get in trouble because I'm gonna be late for the picnic here, and I haven't finished my noodles. But I got an Atari 400 donated to me, and we just fired it up on stream, and it works. It works. I'm so pumped. The Amiga 400. Swirled Oreos, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Yo, Mr. Cola, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate you very much. Mr. Cola is one of the best folks, in the universe. How about Agent Glitch? That sounds fun. Oh, man. Oh, baby. What a stream. Josh, I'm great, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Yo, Mr. Cola Raiders, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm just ending it. I'm literally just ending right now. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. It's been an epic stream. My wife and our friends are literally, they're at the park. They're at the park waiting for me right now, so I can't do it. Let's raid Julia TV. I have no idea who Julia TV is, but I tell you what. If Retro Red Rum, the CEO of Double Sided Games, puts in a request, it is granted. It's granted. Okay. Let me bring up my Twitch here. Twitch. Hey, there's Ash on Twitter. What's up, Ash? Oh, I love your Donkey Kong t-shirt, Ash. That's awesome. Air Yuri, thank you for hanging out. There's me. Ash. That's awesome. I'll mute myself there. Let's find this person. See what they're streaming. If Jeremy puts in the request, Jeremy gets it. Julia TV. Do you know this Julia? Do you know Julia? Seriously, Jeremy, do you know? Well, Ray Julia, awesome. I don't know who she is, but she's playing some Super Mario Sunshine, then Dead by Daylight. If Jeremy wants me to raid Julia, we'll raid Julia. We'll find out who she is. Do me a favor when we raid Julia. Just tell her I can't hang out because I really gotta get to the picnic. All right, we'll raid Julia TV. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Thanks, DJ Ness. Thanks, SW Pro. Thank you, Maya82. I'm so glad you all enjoyed Razor XG, Smash 80, Sigerborn. I love your t-shirt, Ash. It's great. I saw The Addams Family. Yes, I did. I did watch The Addams Family. Thank you, Mr. Cole. Thank you for the raid. Thanks, Bill Lang, for the amazing Atari. It's awesome. I'm so psyched. Milo, you rock, dude. Amiga, Milo and freaking ORAM. Milo and ORAM, SR Baker and Maya82 and Chris and Retrobench, the monster joysticks, the Lemon Amiga, Sep Lemon Amiga, awesome stuff. I know, I need to go. All right, everyone, we're gonna take it to the hot tub. We'll raid Julia TV as a recommendation from Jeremy. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Maybe I'll do a surprise stream during the week. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'll see you next Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. Taking us to the hot tub. Thanks for watching. Amiga forever.